This episode of Your Mom's House is brought to you by Sattva Luxury Mattress, the only online mattress company that provides free delivery, setup, and mattress removal.
Welcome to Your Mom's House with Tom Segura, and
Christina Pajitsin.
welcome to Your Mom's House.
Yeah. Dun, 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 dun. I'm on the road, getting back into it. Where am I going to be? Bunch of stuff sold out. I'll just tell you what isn't. Some tickets left in Eugene, Oregon. The second show added in Ball, Sacramento has some tickets. Also Fresno and Bakersfield.
Fartno?
That's right. Fort Myers, Florida. November 1st. Jack Me Off Phil's going to be gone real soon. And that's 2 months away. What else? Come on Ya, Georgia, Augusta.
What? Wait, come on ya is what?
Augusta?
No.
A guy comes on you?
Disgust ya.
Disgust ya? The added show in Montclair, November 14th.
Mom Claire, that one's obvious.
Obviously. The
Durr.
second one is sold out. And the third show was added in Fill Her Up, Delphia, November 17th. So you can get tickets to the late show. Friday and Saturday are basically gone. Okay. So that's that. Christina, why don't you show us how those big tits fart?
Yeah, I sure will, Tom. Sorry, I've been awake all night. Breastfeeding is such a gift to your child.
It is.
November 24th at the House of Brews in San Diego, California. Those tickets are moving fast. It's pretty exciting. And then the 7th of December, Fill Her Up, Delphia. And then December 8th in Judork Titties, I've added a second show at the Gramercy Theater, 10:30 p.m. show. Grab those tickets now. All these things are moving very quickly, and it's so far out, and they're selling. So get them now. Christina P. online.
Oh yeah, I should probably mention my website for those who don't know. For those tickets, tomsegura.com. Go to the tour page.
Are you even a professional in show business?
And I've mentioned it on other episodes. If you go to that tour page and you see the prompt to enter your email, you can get advance notice about some shows that wink might be coming up.
Oh my God.
Pretty soon.
So
Might be a
lame.
big announcement.
Yeah. You know, if you wanted to shop on Amazon, there's all kinds of ways you can do that.
Cool.
Go to people's websites,
Yep.
podcast websites like Your Mom's House,
Yep.
podcast.com. And
That's something you could do.
you could
All right.
click on a banner that looks like an Amazon banner and
Gosh.
do your shopping.
I hope I don't have to take another poop break here soon. All right. Well, we got that out of the way. You know where you're going to see us live. We thank our sponsors. Now, are you ready to start the show, Gene?
I'm ready. I'm
Yeah?
ready, Gene.
Here you
Here you go.
Oh, make sure this, yeah.
Here.
Have to bring that volume up. Here it is. Blow me up, Tom. Here we go.
Y'all got that nigga fucked up, John or whatever the fuck his name is.
Yeah.
Cause most of the niggas on here talking about him. I ate one of these niggas' asses that made a status. Like, y'all so perfect. Oh, God, ain't nothing wrong with a nigga getting his ass ate by a motherfucking female. And I ain't saying that because I eat niggas' ass. I'm saying that because it is what it is.
This shit is big time!
Who is Randy?
Don't bring anyone mother into this.
Yo, mom in the fucking stand!
Welcome to Your Mom's House.
I like this girl.
It's a very divisive issue in our nation right now.
I mean, this has come up quite a bit. Here
Do you think Donald Trump gets his ass eating?
I don't think so. I don't think Melania is like, yeah, let me eat your 70.
Not with Melania. Obviously, she's the bottom bitch.
It's happened before.
I think he demands it. I feel like he would be like, get in there.
No, I think he's probably like, that's
eat the scrum.
Kind of sissy stuff or something.
Oh, because he's of that generation like, but male butthole eating.
Yeah, he's like, nothing needs to happen there.
But do you think that guys your dad's age ate lady butts, or even that's considered?
Probably not.
Yeah.
They're probably like, no, that's gross. You don't need to do that.
It is. Yeah. I'm going to side with them on that.
Now, if a nigga get fingers and all that, then you questionable, my nigga. But a girl eating a dude ass, bitch, you sucking his dick, you licking his balls.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Bitch, you might as well eat that ass.
That's
right.
That
She's
is
got a point.
100% true.
God bless a nigga.
That's
hey,
true.
There's a lot of that. Jeez.
Yeah.
And I don't just eat niggas' asses, so don't be like, oh, I'll punch a bitch. No, because I ask.
What?
But I'll be like, shit, what's up? Can I eat your ass? Because I like eating niggas' ass. But y'all all on his case or whatever. Like, he ain't the only nigga that like getting his motherfucking ass ate.
I thought she said she didn't eat ass before.
No, she does.
Oh.
She
I hear you.
does. She was clowning on people that are, saying like no and making fun of it.
Got you.
I think it's in reference to obviously like some story of some celebrity or someone. I don't know what it's in reference to, but
Well, I
making a good point.
It is a very divisive issue in our nation today.
In our nation,
is it considered homosexual?
Of course not.
If a man enjoys getting
why would that be homosexual?
his scrum licked?
No, it's not homosexual.
Okay, well, she's telling you that there's lines to the scrum, so licking the scrum is not gay.
Well, she's like, if you like extra things inserted,
right. So, but a finger in your beehole.
And I don't just eat niggas' asses. So
Oh.
just be like, oh, I'll punch a bitch. No, because
But she's saying that if he likes something inserted in his beehole,
she's like, you're questionable.
then you're kind of gay adjacent.
Yeah, which I also think is.
What do you think?
I don't think if you like something inserted, you're gay.
I don't think so either.
If it's a dick, then you are. If you're like, I like dicks coming up in my ass, then you're probably gay.
True. Well, fake. What about? Okay, let's follow this logic train.
Yeah.
Okay, what about a dildo or a woman wearing a strap-on? Is that gay?
I mean, that feels more gay adjacent. I've it's never occurred to me that would be reality. That
What?
that a
You won't
straight
like
guy
that?
would partake and be like, will you strap a dick on it? But I mean, the guy isn't, I guess, 100% necessarily gay, but he's definitely wants the virtual reality ride for sure,
Yeah, because but then again, it's not attached to a dude.
Right, that's a key ingredient.
Yeah, but then again, it is a dick. It's kind of like the
It's a fake dick
transsexual
and
thing.
a woman. Yeah, but see, like, there's always been that argument about a man that's with a transsexual woman.
Yeah.
I mean, he doesn't like a straight up other man. He likes
a man with tits.
yeah, but likes the presentation of a woman. It's complicated.
So confusing.
It's not straight up black and white. Because some guys are really into that,
I know.
They want the aesthetic of a female. So
Right.
female looking face, female looking, body, except genitals that are not. That's pretty complicated.
So then,
But this is not that far. This is like what I mean, I don't even think that should be part of this conversation, right? Like somebody being like, I like my ass eaten, they're like, you gay. It's
No,
like,
no.
That's crazy.
I think that's silly. I think.
mean, this is really
God bless a nigga.
this is just
Is
God.
that Bert Special? Are you playing? The most racist, fattest kind. Yeah, I don't think that's gay either. And again, a very polarizing. What's what?
I said, of course not.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's a thing. I don't think it's gay. I think having, like you said, I wouldn't even say like a strap-on's gay. I would think that as long as if it's attached to a dude, then you're gay.
Right.
Right?
Yeah, it's clear cut.
But then what is a dude in these non-binary times?
Interesting point.
I mean, are we being, what's the word, binariest?
Probably.
If we, right?
We're older.
We're binary shaming?
Yeah, we're older. I mean, let's see what else she says.
But a lot of y'all niggas like in y'all ass ate. I done ate a few of y'all niggas asses, so I know for sure. You feel me? And I ain't never just eat a nigga ass. Niggas be asking me or whatever, like, or I ask a nigga. So, and the nigga say, yeah. I ain't never just sneak and eat a nigga ass, like sucking his dick and then hurry up and lick his ass. Hell no, nigga, because you about to go watch that thing.
Oh, she doesn't just do it impromptu.
Oh no, she's saying you got to be clean.
So she'll give him a heads up, like, "Hey, I'm gonna lick it," and then you take a shower.
Yeah.
What about a wet wipe? Do you think that's enough? Or
In a pinch, but I mean, it's better
pinch.
It's really better to really get in there and scrub. I think.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, that's a pretty dirty area.
Yeah.
You know.
Y'all sit here really on his heels though. Like y'all are on that man live, shitting on him because he got his ass ate or whatever. Like
Who are they talking
whether he
about?
like that shit or not, he can't lie. That shit feel good because I done got my ass ate a lot of times and that shit feel good.
Yeah.
No.
I know that you don't like
She's
it.
like, this person crazy talk. This person, right? That's why you got a bump on your lip.
You know, it actually brings.
I don't know. I'm never gonna eat your scrum, just so you know.
Interesting. Somebody actually wrote in this message. Maybe you can read it.
Nope.
Just read it.
It says, "Hola, mommies. A huge fan of the podcast and love listening to it. I have a big problem. My husband and I have been together for almost 7 years, and I've never seen his butthole. You're lucky. I feel because he has seen all of me, butthole and all, that I deserve to see his. I've asked him repeatedly to show me his brown eye and even went as far as to set up mirrors in places to catch a glimpse. I fear I might die before ever seeing it. So my question is, Christina, have you seen Tom's butthole? And what do you recommend I do to see my husband's butthole? Thanks for taking the time to read. Love you guys. Keep high and tight. The butthole investigator, Natalie." I just saw your butthole. I saw Tom's butthole like yesterday.
You did?
Yeah, dude. We were just playing, and you bent over and spread. Remember? What were we doing? And you kind
It
of
wasn't yesterday.
It was like in the last
days
72
ago, yeah.
hours. I've seen your asshole.
Yeah.
It's not pretty. It's very hairy and dark and scary. It's kind of like the Upside Down.
Like Stranger Things?
Yeah, like it's all dark and mysterious and toxic.
Toxic?
You feel sad when you see it.
Jesus.
Yeah, stuff like that.
That's not true.
How do I, here's what you can do to get your boyfriend to show you, or is it husband? I can't remember. Play a little game called Stripper.
Yeah.
You know that stripper move?
Oh, yeah, where I slap my hands on my butt, and then I run them down the back of my legs, and I bend down like I'm doing a hot stripper dance.
Mm-hmm. So you may want to encourage him. You start. You go, "Hey, you want to see my stripper dance?" And then you do it, and you spread your cheeks, and then go, "Now you do it."
Mm-hmm.
And then make him do what you just did.
Yeah. It's a pretty good idea.
But you don't want to see it. A man in that position is hideous because his twig and berries are mashed.
It's not going to turn her on,
No.
but she'll get to see what she wants to see. I think she might regret seeing it.
Yeah, why do you want to see it?
But again, what would it take for you to eat like that girl's saying, like that?
No, it's never going to happen. It's just not for me in this lifetime.
I mean, what if it's something I need, though?
You don't. We've been together a million years.
How do you know I don't need it?
No, you don't need it. You've gotten this far.
I know, but I mean, I need it. I need that scrum meeting. I need it.
Hey, I'm talking about, you feel me? I mean,
You nasty as hell, Tom.
Yeah,
Nah, it's not on the table right now.
I know.
I'm just lucky to get my vagine back. I had my 6-week checkup after having my vag blasted through childbirth, and we got the green light.
I know.
And let's just start there, You're
All right.
talking like varsity level stuff, man. We need to get back into just regular old intercourses.
I know. So tired, as you are too. I made so much fitness last month. People don't know this on the show, but I go to this gym where we wear a telemetry strap.
Oh god.
And
yeah.
And what happens is it assigns points based on your heart rate, in a workout.
Mm-hmm.
So if you have it spike a lot, you're getting higher points. And I was working out a bunch at the beginning of the month, and they're like, "Oh, you're number 1." I was like, "Oh, that's great." And then the guy at the gym that my trainer would text me, "Oh, you're number 3." I was like, "Fuck." I started to get mad about it,
Yeah.
So then it just kept going and going. And then at the end there, I kind of went crazy, right? I went kind of crazy.
Yeah, it's a mental problem. I mean, look, I'm concerned with feeding our newborn. I don't sleep either in the night. I wake up every few hours. The dog had diarrhea last night. I was up
I know.
dealing with that. But, you got your problems too. Like if you can beat this stranger
Yeah.
with points
With points.
for your workouts. So I get it.
Sounds like you're mocking my
no,
struggle.
no. I think it's, you're tired. You got to work out a lot to beat this lady, and
That doesn't know that I'm competing with her.
which is even cooler. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's pretty interesting.
So that last day I did 3 workouts.
Yeah. That's fun.
Oh, I still feel it. I feel it today, 3 days later.
Yeah. Are you going to do this again in September?
No. I'm just
Really?
going to do normal. No, I mean, I'm going to do it again, but now that I did it, I made number 1. I'm like, cool, just be active. I don't have to be number 1.
Well, if you were to compete with her again, might I suggest the Scrabble method? If you've ever played Scrabble with a friend,
Yeah.
the key is to get a ton of points at the top of the game. Like when you play the electronic version and you get that assistant thing to help you,
Yeah.
just you got to stack the points at the top of the game.
Yeah, no, it helps then play catch up.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And then
catch-up's
let
so
that
good.
bitch.
Yeah.
What does she do that's so fitness?
So what happens is she works out at the gym.
Yeah.
My gym is a small gym that has like one-on-one, and you can do small group trainings. You can go with like 3 friends, be like, train us together, or you could do one-on-one. It's small and it's just personal training. Sometimes you could do like weightlifting, core stuff, boxing. There's like some martial arts trainers there, so you can do kickboxing, and that's it. This lady goes there, does her workouts with one of the trainers. In addition to that, she also goes to spin class a lot.
Oh, what a psycho.
Spin class gets your heart rate really jacked up. So that's how she kills it with points.
You know what's interesting about this, and I've never done Soul Cycle, but
Yeah.
people love it, and I'm like, and they pay a fortune. I hear it's very expensive.
Yeah.
It's like it's a stationary bicycle, but with a lot of people, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you just listen to like cool music. Is that?
I
it?
guess I've never done it.
I hear it's fantastic.
Yeah, I mean
but-
the whole thing is that environment's supposed to
Oh,
help
it's-
you, right?
right,
'Cause
right,
it's
right.
like the music. It's a real positive coach.
Gotcha.
And there's also people all around you doing the same thing.
Yeah, and I think you like stand up on the bicycle and then you sit down.
Yeah.
You make it really crazy. Damn, that's hard as fuck.
It's pretty hardcore.
I bet you lose weight fast doing that.
We were discussing a lot, Forrest and Jenny,
Yeah.
whether she's a gutter slut and
Yeah.
abused this man of somewhat restricted intellectual ability.
Right. Well, the debate was, is it ethical or should you date the mentally challenged?
Right, which
Like,
clearly
is-
Forrest is not mentally challenged.
Right. I mean, yeah, we don't know what his level. He's
Yeah.
pretty functioning. I mean,
He's high functioning, but he's not a regular guy.
Right. Right.
I mean, he's not just a normal dude who's like, hey, what's up? I'm a life I like a box of chocolates.
Right. He could do stand up comedy though.
Yeah, he could probably pull off some stand up. There's a few comics he sounds just like.
I know. I was gonna say. Yeah.
So, anyway, this is a message that came in. Hey, mommies. In Forrest Gump, Jenny was a cum dog with a heart of gold who tried to help Forrest out the only way she knew how. Early in the film, she snuck him into her dorm room so he
Right.
get a handful of hungry tits
Right.
till he blew his snot in his dungarees.
Right.
She didn't have to do that. Her final act of bravery was to break him off some puss while she still had a puss to give. No one else was. There was no Tinder for tards today. Forget about the South in the 60s. Also, him being a single father ups his chances of pounding some piss flaps by 1,000%. Jenny, truly selfless. Rob. Well, that's an interesting twist on this ever-growing debate.
Another important debate in America today is whether or not Jenny abused Forrest.
Right.
Took
Or
advantage of him.
helped him. I mean, I feel like this is a spin on reality from Rob, but it's an interesting point nevertheless. Maybe Jenny was truly giving and just this is the only way she knew how to give.
She contracted HIV because they had a
From
baby.
her gangbangs, right. She was doing gangbangs on her nationwide dick tour before she ran into
Now, is this
Forrest.
before or after she became the first lady of the United States of America?
Well before. Yeah,
it's
now.
in D.C.
Yeah, this is before her age. Yeah, that's right. I cannot wait to see. By the way, guess what we fucked up last night?
What?
We were like, oh, what are we going to watch?
Ozark.
Yeah, season
God
2 is
damn
out. We didn't-
motherfucker. God damn it.
I love that fucking first season.
Well, I know we're in a kind of a show lull right now.
Yeah.
But we got our Ozark back. We've been watching the Shaws of Sunset on Bravo.
Yeah.
Silly. It's kind of mindless fun.
Oh my God. I didn't have a chance to set this up.
Better Call Saul.
I was watching the, I wonder if I could bring it up. I was watching.
Better Call Saul's even better this season.
It's
BTW.
fantastic.
I fucking love that show.
I was watching that serial killer thing last night.
Yeah, I know. I got to fall asleep to that again. Thanks. And it was really a dark one, too. It was like how to tell if your kid is a serial killer. I overheard that part.
Yeah, but
that was neat.
You missed something, though.
It's fun when you're a mom of two
that
boys.
So when they were first explaining all the different, variables that might lead someone to be this way, and they're talking about, the CT scans they run and how their brains are different.
Can we do that for you?
Well, yeah, but then they got to a part I was like, ooh, Christina might like this part. Christine might kind of flip out at this part. And I didn't get a chance to set it up, but I think I can play it for you here. Hold on, let me see.
It's from Netflix?
Yeah, this just came out.
What's the show called?
It's called Inside the Criminal Mind.
Great. Just what I was hoping to hear about
today.
today.
This is going to alarm Christina.
Oh, shit, man. Shit.
You're going to like this.
For them, this area was physically shrunken by 18%. This could account for why they can kill without guilt or remorse.
Hold on. Just give it a second.
No, I know.
Neurocriminologists have also found another possible biological predictor of dangerous antisocial behavior: low resting heart rate.
Oh my God!
They theorize that those with low rates don't feel fear as strongly as others.
Oh my God, that's you.
They may be more violent and take physical risks because they are less fearful of the consequences.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Shit. There you
Another
are.
theory is that life may feel a bit dull to people with low heart rates, so they seek excitement and crave intense stimulation.
Oh my God! This is you to a T.
So for people that don't know, I have an incredibly low sitting heart rate because, well, I don't know, but a few years ago, it was so stunning to my general physician that he sent me to Cedars Imaging Institute and the Cardiac Center, and they ran a bunch of tests for a couple days, and at the end they were like, you just have a low heart rate. Like, there was no diagnosis. No, I'm saying for what causes the low heart rate.
Oh, I know. And even we had a life insurance lady come and she took your blood pressure and she was like, wow, you have a really low resting heart rate. I'm like, yep.
No.
There's my serial killer husband.
I even have it like in that old bit about the first time my doctor checked it out. He was like, your heart rate is like Olympic marathon running low. I was like, yeah, it's pretty low. He was like, why? I'm like, because I run a lot, bro.
Sure.
No, but at my real deepest rested state, it's in the low 40s, sometimes in the upper 30s.
I've listened to your heartbeat before.
Yeah.
Like I'll have my head on your chest and it'll go, 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 go.
Anyways, I started to laugh so hard at this.
But that's why you are who you are, you know? I do think that you're low resting. Okay, for instance, I've taken a pill that slows down my heart a little bit. I forget what it's called, like many, many years ago. And I used to perform on it. And I couldn't because it would slow me down so much. And it was like, bruh. But that's how you are, where I'm like, oh my God, Tom, you sold out the Wilbur. Isn't this the most exciting thing? And you're like, yeah, it's great. And you kind of sigh it aloud and you're like, hey guys, like you totally are. It totally mellows you. Also, I overheard the children.
I drink caffeine all the time.
Oh yeah, you're almost dead. So they say that the children of the serial killers as children, they light fires.
Yeah, bedwetters.
Oh, bedwetters and animal harmers. Now, didn't you kill a bald eagle?
No, I did kill an endangered woodpecker.
Okay,
but it was not for my own. It wasn't for my own amusement.
Bedwetting?
It wasn't my. It was because my dad ordered me to. I also wasn't like a kid torturing it.
Mm-hmm.
It was a bird that was fucking up our house, and he was like, "Shoot that."
Okay.
I never tortured animals. That is actually the one. You know, they discredited that. They were saying that was what they used to tell people.
So what do they tell you now? How do you know your kid's a psycho?
Much more complicated. But in like that was actually very dangerous because in the 50s or 60s when they were telling people that a lot.
Yeah.
You know, you had these parents being like, my kid pissed his pants and he lit a match.
psycho.
You know, yeah.
Well, I played with fire a lot.
Well, fire's fascinating.
It
of
is.
course.
Yeah, I'm not saying that my parents were. I'm not saying my dad was negligent when he would drink and fall asleep, and I got to play with the fireplace at the age of 7 or 8.
Dude, when you get to play with
so
a little bit of
fucking
fire,
fun.
come on.
I used to throw all kinds of shit in the fireplace. But anyways, yeah, that's clearly the mark of a real sociopath.
I was like, oh shit, they're like low heart rate.
I wonder what that really is for you.
What?
This low heart rate, this low resting.
All those tests, like at one of the finest, medical institutions, they were just like, you have an effective heart.
You know what's so funny is that you really don't have like a sense of urgency. I've never seen you like panicked and hurried, even in times when you should be. Like, I've never seen you like, we got, like me, like I'm a jackrabbit. I wake up and I'm like, like you're not like that at all. It takes you a long time to wind up, and then like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't know if I've never
You don't
had
get
urgency.
I've never seen you like
Really?
panicked and running or
Panicked and running. But you said even when you should be, like for instance.
like for instance, like missing airplanes. Have you ever? I just don't see you doing that. I remember one time we were connecting for Hawaii, and you and I had to get to the thing, and like that. You know what I mean? You're not really a runner. You're just kind of like, all right, we'll get there. Maybe that's because you're a low resting heart rate.
I don't know. Maybe. I don't see myself being late for a lot of flights though either. I'm always on time.
It was a connection. It was for our vacation, and it was like the airport was really fucked up. It was at Honolulu, and we had to get to Lanai, and they're like, "Okay, your plane takes off in 15 minutes, but it's on the other side of the airport," and we had to like book ass to get to this tiny
And I was
plane.
just like, "Don't worry about it."
No, you were behind me like 20 steps, and I was running ahead of you.
Oh. Yeah.
I'm trying to think of times I've seen you like hurried. You generally like no.
I don't know.
You're lucky. It's good.
I don't see myself. Yeah. I mean, I'm definitely not a panicked person.
No, that's me. I'm high anxiety and I tend to panic more. Definitely.
But this year you need it's a good balance.
Yeah.
Good balance. Anyways.
Let's talk about your dumps. Let's talk about our dumps.
It's been so crazy.
It's so fucking crazy.
Yeah. Really has been quite my valve has been active for the last few weeks.
Yeah, we've been eating paleo these last few weeks, and man, the browns are just ridiculous.
It's just all these nutrients. Everything's clean,
Yeah.
clean eating. And it's minimum 3 a day. But here's the thing. No slops.
No, it's not sloppy. They're just like, healthy, and they glide right. They're gliders. And I think that's been the key to my hemorrhoid relief. I don't have hemorrhoids anymore.
You're eating great.
Yeah. I don't have to push the brown.
Isn't that nice?
Just slides
Are
right
you going
down.
3 times a day? Or
No. I go in.
twice?
I go in the morning.
Really?
Once in the morning, but it's just easy. Like I just sit down and the brown just slides down.
I have multiples.
I know.
It's just unbelievable. And they're normal. They're like full normal. I'm like, how is there this much?
5s?
No, like 4s. 3, 4, 3.5, 4s.
Oh, right. 5 is looser on
loose
the
is-
Bristol
yeah, that's
stool
not
chart.
loose. These are like healthy, but you're like, how is there this much inside of me?
I know. And then I like to weigh myself before and after
That's
just to
always fun.
see.
Yeah.
That was really neat. Always
really
weigh
fun.
yourself after a dump.
Oh my God, I have something so amazing. This guy has sent in prank calls before, Fart Simpson, and he sent one here.
The talent, I tell you.
He's so good, Fart Simpson and Friends.
Can I tell you that prank calls and stuff, it's so hard. Like, how do you prepare that stuff? How do you know? Do you know what I mean? When the person says something in the moment and you're like, I have to find the button to put, like, how the fuck do you do that so fast?
This is not a simple setup. The ones that he does, they are elaborate. So I mean, it's really dedicated. It's like writing a song.
I know. It's
You
a
can
real
listen
skill.
to his prank call album. It's at fartsimpson.bandcamp.com. He's got a bunch of calls on there in addition to some YMH ones. So here is this latest one. Holy shit. And that thing is free, by the way. I'm gonna mute this
What
because
thing is free, baby?
The link.
his
like
link,
yeah,
okay.
yeah. This is so good. I realize that we've sometimes done it with interruption. It should be uninterrupted.
Okay.
So I'll mute our lines.
Okay.
And you can hear this. Fart Simpson in this call uses Top Dog, my dad, and I'll just let it play. Enjoy.
Which corner's to Geo?
Hey man, my name's Tug. Do you have a second? I need to ask you a few questions.
What's your question there?
What kind of material you guys use over there for your truck nuts?
I'm not following you.
It says on here urethane and polysulfide. Is that good to put on skin?
You know, I couldn't tell you because I don't do that.
Yep.
You know, I don't know what they're made out of. Let me see if it even tells me in my computer system.
All right.
But those truck nuts, I could, you know, it's hard to say. But let's see here.
I'm here in my own garage trying to make my custom truck nuts. And my daddy's about to pass away. He don't got too much longer to live.
Mm-hmm.
He's always been a big fan of truck nuts.
Yeah.
And I figured the best way to commemorate him and to remember what an awesome man he was to just get a nice casting of his balls.
Right. Well, I'm not sure.
Put you on speakerphone. I got my hands full over here. This is my dad, Top Dog.
Hey, buddy.
It's Top Dog. How you doing?
I'm doing fantastic.
Can I bring up a question here that I have on my mind? Boobs. G-boobs are really gigantic. If you Google G-boobs, you'll find some big boobs, okay?
If there's anything my daddy likes more than truck nuts, it'd be G-size sloppers.
Those are very rare.
Oh, Dad, did you fart?
Does it smell that bad? To me, it smells normal.
It smells terrible.
We all have our own fingerprint in the intestines, okay?
Yep.
Hey, Daddy, remember that time you took a dump on top of that shit pile in the backyard?
Oh, I remember that. Oh, I enjoyed that.
There you go. That's an 18-wheeler joke there.
Me and my daddy have a shit pile going on in the backyard. We've had it going for past a year now.
Yeah, it was gigantic.
Well, that's why they make those manure things that scoop them up.
I could have.
And then you got one of those little what do they call them, little wagons that they use to haul that shit away.
Oh, Daddy, did you fart again?
I can't help it. Mine's always spontaneous, spur of the moment.
His balls are hanging through the hammock. They're in a big bowl of plaster.
Well, that's one way of hanging around town.
Oh, it's an interesting spot.
Oh, shit. It says it's polyurethane is what it says.
Daddy, why are you breathing like that?
Just the way I breathe.
There you go.
Hell, if these truck nuts work out, I think I'm going to pursue making one for women.
You be the first.
Women drive trucks, too. You might as well hit both sides of the market, you know?
Yeah, I don't know how you're going to make those for that, though, but that'd be a good one.
I'm thinking about doing truck hunts for ladies. That's right, start making truck labia for my grandma.
Well, that's how you're going to have to make the pussy balls to make that work, man. Well, I got to hit it, buddy.
Thanks for all the help there, bud.
You guys have a good one.
Oh my God!
Wow, that was really good.
Fart Simpson. I love that he got the breathing joke in there. It's just the way I breathe. And he also got the guy laughing and then did Top Dog laugh. So they had like dad laughing together.
It's
at
the best.
Like dad jokes.
Yeah, it's the best when the victim laughs at the drop. Oh my God.
He's like,
yeah, it's so dumb.
So good.
So funny.
He has
Truck
another one
nuts.
that I'm saving for next week, but another incredible one that he made. It's
pretty funny.
Yeah, really good. Thank you, Fart Simpson. Go to, like I said, fartsimpson.com. Oh, excuse me, fartsimpson.bandcamp.com, and you can listen to his prank calls. Very, very good stuff indeed. Gene, looks like people are continuing to make FGT RDTD. What is it? FGT RDT? No.
Yeah,
it should be
RTD.
RTD. This is the wrong graphic.
Uh-oh.
Somebody screwed up. Oh.
FGT RTD.
Yeah, I was like, that doesn't seem right.
Yeah.
Other people have submitted their guesses. Fake guy tits really tease dicks. Flaming gay tinks ride tremendous dildos. That's from a proud female fan.
Great.
Forrest Gump, the rape to discuss. Justin. Famished, get Tom's rectum. Très delicious. Steve and feel great tits, remove that denim.
Wow.
From Jason. The mystery continues. No one has been able to solve what that stands
What
for.
FGTRTD means, and it's open to interpretation.
It is open to interpretation. Real quick, Gene. Oh, a couple people wanted clarity on a couple things here that we can get to. One was some people had some blowback on our fat shaming.
Oh.
And I just wanted to be clear. I thought it was clear. But sometimes you got to hold people's hands through conversations when they don't understand like what part's serious, what part's a joke. I think at least what I was trying to say was that I don't think you should just obviously ever just go harass somebody for their weight.
No.
I was saying that fat shaming was effective, but I also embraced it, Yeah. The other thing was like some people were like, yeah, but are you trying to say that like you're not fat? No, I've always said that I'm still fat and but I'm actively working on it. So I try to eat healthier. I obviously exercise all the time. And for me, I don't reject fat shaming because I had an experience with it. Now, I do think you should, you shouldn't, like I said, attack somebody for being fat. I'm just of the mindset that it's not good to be fat. Don't act like it's a positive thing. And, if you're looking for a tactic that may or may not work for you, I enjoyed fat shaming.
It worked for you. It was a fantastic diet.
I don't go out and like fat shame people all over the place. I don't.
No, we don't think you and I don't advocate, shitting on people.
No.
It's not that. I think, first of all, I'm overweight now too. I just had a baby, so I'm fat shaming myself every day to get back down.
It's all we don't do it on the show all the time, but it's all we talk about with ourselves is just like, fuck. And
yeah. Well, here's why. I personally don't think it should be celebrated to be overweight because being overweight is not a healthy option.
Yeah, that's true.
So, for instance, I know they have like magazine covers now. Cosmopolitan has a really overweight model on there, and it's like celebrate. It's like she's obese, and that's not. I don't think that's
super obese.
Yeah, I understand curvy, normal. Yeah, got it, good. But I don't think as a lifestyle that should be encouraged.
Yeah.
I would say that. But should we actively shit on people? No, dude. Of course not.
Yeah. No.
But I don't think it should be celebrated. Like, you're clearly embracing an unhealthy lifestyle. Good for you. Like, I don't think that's cool.
No. And I don't either. So it's like, I don't advocate, don't harass people just because they're fat.
No.
But what I'm saying is like when people write off fat shaming as a horrible thing to do.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, I don't think so.
It's not so
and
good.
The reason I said I don't think so is because I've, experienced it and I actually feel like it was a pretty good motivator.
Yeah. Sometimes the best thing that can happen to you is when a family member or like a friend is like, dude, you need to rein it in.
Now, I'll tell you the difference. When I was much younger and fat and like I told you, Latins are like this, and I would go to Peru and they would fat shame me, I would reject it. I would be like, fuck, I wouldn't embrace it.
Yeah.
But I also think that I was being very much in denial at that time.
Yeah.
I was in denial. They were telling me you need to lose weight, and I was like, no, I don't. Fuck them.
Yeah.
But the truth is they were right. I did need to lose weight.
Well, yeah, because being heavier contributes to heart disease, to a whole host of unhealthy.
And denial's a
strong
thing.
Yeah.
Okay. So that was kind of, I don't know, for me, a kind of a lesson of just growing in life. When it was brought to my attention 15 years later, I was like, yeah, they're right.
Let's look up what being overweight does to your body. I know.
I think we
we
don't need to. I think we all get that it's probably bad for everything. It's bad. It's bad for your cardiovascular system.
It's bad for everything. Even my knees when I was
of course, joints, the pain that people experience in their back, ankles, knee, all that can be related to being overweight. It's
cholesterol.
Yeah, of course. No, there's nothing.
Yeah, I don't think that
it
should
just
be
helps you
celebrated.
survive an overdose. That's it. That's the only thing it's good for.
Oh, that's right. Or a severe car accident. There's that TV show we watched, Being Overweight Saved My Life on TLC, and this lady was like, "Well, because I had 50 extra pounds on me, the seatbelt didn't cut through me basically." And I
so
survived a
there's
car
another
crash.
good one. So there's the possibility that you don't wear a seatbelt when you drive. And you might live through a car accident instead of being hurled out of the car. You might get wedged in it. So there's the other big plus. Yeah. All right, so that's that. The other one for some of you dum dums is so many fucking idiots is the Louis C.K.
Well, because people don't really listen to what you say.
People listen to what they want to hear.
Yeah.
And I've already experienced it many times when they take things out of context. It's like, like when we bring up other people, other celebrities, and they're like, why are you comparing the two? It's like, we're talking about what has happened for the last year, other celebrities and the differences between what they're accused of. We were probably one of the most vocal people about the fact that it's ridiculous to actually mention him as someone that you would compare what they did, Louis did with what Harvey Weinstein or Kevin Spacey did, mentioning him in the same breath as hey, these guys are all abusers, is not fair. It's ridiculous.
Well, there's different shades of gray here.
Of course.
It's not. We can't make it equal what
you can
one guy does. They're fucking.
Yeah, you can talk about entertainers and this guy did this guy did that, but that doesn't mean we're saying what he did was equal to what this guy did. I mean, it obviously isn't. And I think the people who think it's okay to equate them are actually really doing harm to that whole movement by saying that what he did is the same and you should treat those guys the same. It's really not. We're talking about violent sexual crimes versus his perversion.
Well, because I think the more specific we can get in terms of defining those gray areas, that makes the movement way more lasting, way more of an impact if you can start really getting into the legal nitty-gritty of it and being like, well, what is it that Louis C.K. did? Well, let's get into it, man.
Yeah,
Let's define it, and that way, the next time it happens to a woman, we can really go after the motherfucker.
Yeah.
Right? They're not all the same.
Of course they're not the same. And it's some people were thought, you're serious about he should move to France.
No.
It's do you really need to be explained that part is you're not being serious about that he should move to France?
Yeah, no, I think there's two different issues that we discuss on this show, right? There's the levels of seriousness of what this person has done. We weren't talking about that last week. What we're talking about is the PR move here.
Yeah. I mean, that was I'm somebody who...
We're not even getting into what's the evil of it.
Right. I'm somebody who has always been I'll just say I've been a huge fan of his, a big admirer of his ability and talent. He's, to me, one of the greatest, And when he came out and did what he did and, had to go away, it made sense to me. And I always thought there's a path to redemption for him, right?
Right.
That to me was that makes sense. Mm-hmm. What he did was a bad thing.
Because what he did is comebackable.
That's what, it is.
What a Weinstein and Cosby,
No,
that's not comebackable,
you can't
dude.
come back.
You're gone.
So I'm that makes sense. He's going away. There is a path to redemption. And to me, the surprising thing was not that he did stand-up. It's that he managed the optics so poorly.
Yeah.
To me, that's the part that stood out. It's just that I go, this is a really smart guy on top of being a really talented guy. And when you're really smart and really talented and really influential, there's a higher standard for you. It's just the way it is. Mm-hmm. Whether you like it or not, it's just the way it is. For him to get on stage after this break in this climate, in this time, and be no statement, no addressing things, no donation, no own op-ed piece about it. That to me was just, I was what? You're not going to do any of those? That seems like PR 101.
Yeah.
So that's the part that to me stood out.
And that is a discussion we had last week. It's more about the startling lack of awareness on the social climate.
Right.
And being I'm just going to do this thing. Let's talk about cookies and candy. And whoa, bro.
You guys that don't get that, by the way, are equally as out of touch with what's going on. You seem that out of touch. You
Right.
seem that disconnected.
Right.
And you're actually doing, if you're a huge fan of his, you're doing him more harm by being like, so what? Just go do like, because you're actually fueling the fire of the blowback of the people who are like, never again. You're making that grow when you're like, so it didn't do anything.
What's the big deal?
Yeah. You're not helping.
Because first of all, it hasn't been positively received in our community, from what I gather.
No,
the press has been really bad on it. It just shows a lack of awareness. It does show kind of an obliviousness to the culture, to the climate, is what I'm saying.
Of course.
Regardless of whether or not you think it's what he did is wrong or how wrong or should he do stand. Who get that?
And at
that
this
doesn't
point
fucking
too,
matter.
like as somebody, like I remain a big fan.
Of course.
And I'll tell you, all I hope that he does is digest what's currently going on and take those steps now so that he can go back with like having put forth a huge effort and said like, you know, I checked all the boxes, so that people who are fans go, see, like, you know, you're a good guy. You took all the steps.
And I can tell you, and I think that's what Americans love.
They love an apology.
They love a come to Jesus and apology.
Yeah.
They love to think that you're a good guy.
Yes.
So if you know this about America, give them
take a page out of the Michael Vick.
Yeah.
Michael Vick was like, yes, he went to prison. He could have come out of prison like, suck my black dick for life. And instead, he partnered with the Humane Society.
There you go.
You know, he made donations. He filed for, I forget whether it's 7 or chapter, whatever one, where instead of like doing away with his debts, he made it so that he had to pay back his debts almost in full. You know. And it's like, why is that important? It just makes people go like, oh, you're not a piece of shit. Like he did it for himself.
No, right.
But he also did it so that people go like, you know what? You did a horrible thing, but like, you're a pretty good guy.
Well, Americans love to forgive.
Of course.
We're Christians.
So, like,
we
just
love a good
fucking-
apology.
That's the part that I go like, what are you doing?
Well, here's the thing. Some people say, well, he already apologized in that letter. And how many times does he have to apologize?
Right.
Well, as many times as it is necessary to make the women that he harmed feel something, right? And look, it's from a fucking PR perspective,
That's it.
dummy.
Yeah.
It's just it was a dumb move. Fucking do all this shit that Americans like.
That's right.
Go donate money to the women's blah blah blah. You know,
And I'll tell you-
show that you fucking give a shit, and then come back.
Yeah, that's the way to do it.
I mean,
and I do have this.
God
I know
damn
that
it.
TMZ and NBC, they're all going to take this from us, and hopefully they'll credit. We actually got in touch with somebody who was on the street. I guess was that McDougal Street, where the club is, right after the show.
Oh, wow.
And they found someone who was walking out right after the show.
No kidding.
And this hasn't made it anywhere else but here. So this is that post that Louis said at the Cellar. Pretty incredible stuff here.
So, you were at the Louis C.K. show? What'd you think?
I couldn't believe how big his dick was.
Really? Did he masturbate?
He jacked off in 4 strokes.
Wow. Was it a lot?
An enormous amount of very thick, hot white cum.
That's really something. Kind of makes me wish I'd seen it.
4 strokes.
Wow. That's incredible. That's really something. Man, we need pretty wild. Pretty good stuff
That's
there.
hot and thick cum.
Hot and thick.
I didn't know that men really were invested in the hotness and the thickness of it.
It makes a difference.
Does it? Are you happier when it's hotter and thicker?
I mean, the thickness, I never think about the temperature. I mean, sometimes you go like, wow, this is really, really kind of thin.
And what does that, does that mean anything?
It feels like you're draining yourself. Like thickness usually, I think to people goes like, oh, I'm backed up. This has been sitting here for a while.
There's more swimmers in that.
Yeah.
You're like, I'm really producing some stuff.
Well, no, just like I haven't emptied the tank.
So it's darker, cloudier brine, if you will.
And then when it's real thin, you're like, man, I need to put this thing away. You know? Something's going on. Do you know, you were a big John Landis fan, right?
Sure. Who's that?
The director, I thought.
Right. No, I don't know. What did he make?
John Landis has an incredible
He's like an
resume.
80s guy, yeah?
Yeah.
I love 80s movies.
Let's see his...
I'm a big Ivan Reitman
Yeah.
fan.
Of course.
I love the woman, Amy Heckerling. That woman pretty much made every movie I've ever loved from the 80s and 90s. Clueless, she did. Fast Times at Ridgemont High, European Vacation. All good films.
So here's some John Landis stuff.
I know the name, but I don't.
Okay. Animal House, The Blues
Sure.
Brothers.
Oh, the Blues Brothers. Great.
Trading Places.
Yes.
Twilight Zone, the movie.
Wow.
He directed Thriller.
No.
Spies
The
Like
video-
Us.
Love that movie.
Three Amigos.
Yes.
One little movie called Coming to America.
My favorite comedy of all time, definitely.
He made Beverly Hills Cop 3.
Great.
He made, let's see.
I don't know. Actually, is the third one great?
Probably not. But whatever. I mean, that's a pretty insane list as it is, right?
So those are a lot of home runs, dude.
Yeah.
Coming to America is a perfect comedy, I think.
Yeah, it's
That
pretty
and
great.
Ghostbusters is pretty fun.
Anyways, this is him in, I don't know when this interview took place, but I thought you might like this. Check this out.
My brother and I went and stayed with them, and we met Bundy for the first time.
Bundy told the first line of
Bundy told you
but the first line of every Hungarian recipe: steal a chicken.
Yes, that's something my grandfather would say too.
And then he's got more.
My grandfather was crazy about Hungarians.
Hungarians, who are the
Steal a
Hungarians and
chicken.
Polish are the people who really founded Hollywood. But the thing about Hungarians, though, there's also a Hungarian is someone who comes into a revolving door behind you and exits in front of you.
Hey.
Sounds like he's got some pent up.
Yeah. What's the deal? Is Landis a hungo?
I don't know if he's a hungo. I think he's definitely talking some shit. Though.
Talk some shit?
He's
Landis?
he's
You
talking-
got a problem?
You know what I mean? That's
But the first line of every Hungarian recipe: steal a chicken.
How dare you?
You know, that's kind of like when you don't like a group,
How
but
dare
you
you.
say it with a smile,
Yeah,
and you
he's-
put it in jokes. But I don't think he's a fan.
How dare he? How dare he Hungarian shame me?
Yeah,
This is racist. I'm finally experiencing racism, Tom.
this is yeah.
Jeez, this feels terrible.
And we're gonna break here in a moment. But I gotta tell you, this is amazing. You'll
Better
never believe.
Check his privilege.
Yeah, check your privilege, John Landis. Talking shit about
Talk some shit.
hungos.
Landis.
Guess who's been listening to the show?
Who?
Well, I'll let you watch and listen.
Oh God.
You're gonna die when you see who it is.
Okay.
So these are some outstanding folks, I can tell. They look very smart.
Okay.
I miss
he's in
him.
there. He's visiting. Check it out.
I don't want somebody laughing at me or saying I don't belong. You can pull it up. So, try it out. All right?
Try it out.
What?
Right?
Wow.
That's former President Barack Obama.
Barack Hussein Obama. Play it again. I
Try it
thought
out.
I can't believe it.
Yeah.
I can't believe
Piss on me, beat me. Try it out.
I mean, clearly, that's a direct.
Try it out.
a direct reference.
Yeah, he's doing it. He's
To your
doing the
mom's
show.
house.
Try it out.
Jeez.
Come on.
This
It
guy.
couldn't be any more clear.
Here's a deal, man. Try
Here's
it out.
the deal,
So
Here's
there
the
it is.
deal, man.
44 is a fan.
Wow.
Yeah.
Don't you miss him in a way? Like just his personality. Politics aside, I just miss having like a calm, rational person lead.
He's got a good personality. I don't think
Yeah.
you can knock his personality for sure.
That's what I'm saying. Like politics aside, I just liked Barack and Michelle.
Yeah, it's part of being a politician is being,
Super likable.
likable.
Nice teeth. They both had good teeth.
Got good teeth. Yeah,
Those dogs, those Portuguese water dogs, they're nice.
yeah that's
people.
right. What is it, Bo? Right?
Oh yeah, that was. I don't know. I think Bo's dead now.
Bo's dead?
I'm not sure. Yeah.
You want to break now or you want to?
Sasha Malia.
You wanna keep
Ooh, I
going?
want
I'm gonna show you something, or you wanna take a
let's,
break?
No, let's do it. Let's keep rolling.
Okay. This I also found this morning and made me so happy. You know when you just are filled with joy at seeing something pulled off?
Yep.
This fucking guy, he's Asian, and he was at a McDonald's, and he realized on the walls, like of their like posters, it's just white people, and he was like, I feel like we're underrepresented. So he made his own poster.
Oh, good.
And he put it up at that McDonald's, and they haven't taken it down.
Well, I
So-
feel Hungarians are underrepresented too.
It's pretty amazing. I just kind of skimmed through his video, but like,
oh my god!
So he ordered like this is this kid. He's at McDonald's. You know, he notices like this empty wall, and he notices that the posters are just like, you know, white kids.
Mm-hmm.
So he has a picture made. He throws logos on it. He orders it from like what is it called? The Kinko's or whatever that makes. And then they make their own poster.
That's rad. Good for him.
Dude, this is one of my favorite things. Look at that.
Oh, that's awesome.
So it's like, and he threw like the same graphics that they had on it.
Yeah, same stupid.
And they throw McDonald's logo at the bottom here.
It's great.
And then...
And we made a date with other friends to go hang it up. The big day was upon us. We loaded the poster up in my dad's car and met our friends there.
Bro, I'm nervous.
I'm nervous.
I wore a jacket covering my uniform and waited till the coast was clear from any employees.
He also made...
That's so rad.
He got, he went to a thrift store.
Yeah.
And he got a McDonald's, like an old, like a McDonald's shirt that was there. And then he made a laminate that said like regional, you know, I don't know.
Oh, so he's like, I'm the corporate, blah, blah, blah. Here's this new artwork. I'm
just
gonna
in
put
case, though. Like, he didn't actually introduce himself. Like, he just...
Once the coast was clear, I would take off my jacket and I would tell Christian Cassandra how to position it.
So that's him.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, regional interior director. It says that's totally made up.
That's great. I love it.
It is.
Voila! It was up.
Nice.
Hold on, I need a second to throw up.
Okay, so we put the poster up, and now I gotta change my shirt.
I'm like over the moon.
Hi guys, I'm Cassandra. This is Christian. I'm shaking AF. Jeff's changing.
I'm changing right now.
Oh
okay, I got this. It's okay. It's okay.
It's so great.
That was something.
Wow.
So I recently found out about this.
Mission accomplished.
It's been up since.
Look.
And I really hope
It's been a few weeks. No one noticed. Works there that they added this poster, and it'd be like if we took a picture of ourselves and put it up there. No one said anything. He tweeted today. That's how I found out about this. It's been 51 days. 51 days. This guy made a poster of himself and his friend and put it up at McDonald's, and they're like, "Yeah,
it's so good.
It's so great.
I love it.
I know. It made me so
love
happy.
it so
I
much.
seriously watched this today. I was just...
they'll never take it down. Remember, folks, all races deserve recognition.
Okay.
I love it.
And I guess I did my part.
So that's... And that's them, like, they're just eating at that McDonald's underneath the poster.
Do we know where in the world this is?
I don't know
do they
where
do
it
that?
is.
Oh, that's
you can
so
see this video.
great.
This guy's YouTube channel. It's his name is JEVHM.
Oh my gosh.
Or you can just search "We Became McDonald's Poster Models." I guess his name is Jev. Anyway, I fucking love it.
So amazed.
I'm loving it.
That's
Good
so
job.
awesome.
Yeah.
They're right, though. I mean, McDonald's is around the world. It's not just white people. I mean, you can go pretty much anywhere in the world, and there's McDonald's.
No, you can go everywhere.
Yeah.
No, it's probably only not in Antarctica. It's everywhere.
I know. It's pretty amazing, right?
Yeah.
And do you know that? I mean, anyway, they can build one in like less than a week or something crazy.
I don't know. Let's see how many McDonald's locations are there. Let's see. McDonald's restaurants are in 120 countries and territories. They operate. There's 36,899 right now. Yeah.
Crazy.
That is nuts. Here is the list.
That's pretty funny. Oh my God! See, pretty much everywhere. South Africa. I was going to
There's
ask
a
about
lot
Africa.
of Africa that doesn't have, but there is. Look, what is this?
But
This
they're
is
in Africa, dude.
Tunisia.
I mean, it's fucking crazy.
Yeah, South Africa.
Momstralia. I've eaten at a few there.
All over South America. It looks like, except for whatever that is.
America,
I
number
don't know
one.
what that is. It's embarrassing.
Which one do you not know?
I don't know this one here. Is that Belize? I don't know what that is.
I don't fucking know. Come on.
But they're everywhere else.
It's been a while since 7th grade. Europa.
Europa.
Ugh, even those dirty Ruskies.
Ruska, how's it too? Yeah, that's a lot. Pretty impressive stuff.
Yeah.
I'm really amazed by what those guys
You think that, but you would think that McDonald's would be really up on that multicultural tip, you know?
I just think it's funny that the manager of that McDonald's was like, oh, yeah. They finally got that poster taken care of, that wall.
I know. But people are generally very unobservant.
Now let's see what happened, because this is the kind of thing that tweet went viral. They're going to figure out where that is. The cool thing is that McDonald's could make it really cool and be like, hey, you know, we discovered that this was at this, and celebrate it. Be like, guess what? That poster's staying up, and we're going to give you free French fries for a year or whatever.
Right.
Or they could be like, it's not okay to do that, you know.
Vandalism.
Yeah.
Blah, blah,
I hope they back to PR kind of manage it in a smart way, you know.
Mm-hmm. You know, nothing makes me happier than clever vandalism.
I know.
It really, I swear, it just tickles my little taint. I just love it. You know, even something as small as in school, when you used to have, I don't know, they have textbooks anymore, and you could take your eraser and like erase the eyeball on somebody's picture and then draw a bigger one around it and like do shit like that.
Yeah.
And so like the next kid gets your
I know.
your talents and or just erasing big dicks. You
Yeah.
know, you erase it and then you draw the dick. That was fun.
There's a poster of a real estate guy at one of these. It's like near a high school right here, and the poster hangs there, and they cut his eyes out, and they cut his mouth out, and he's like, it looks terrifying. I feel bad for the guy because I know he paid for his poster.
A fortune.
And then he replaced it, but it was like that for a while. He was like, thanks a lot, dickheads.
Yeah, it's pretty great, man.
But it's high school kid. You know they're going to do something like that.
Of course.
Why don't we take a break, Gene?
Sure.
And we'll be back with our guest, Brenda Schwab.
Brenda?
I think that's her name. Isn't that her name? You may have heard of the financier Charles Schwab. He had a daughter, Brenda, who recently transitioned to a man. And he's here now, Brendan Schaub.
Yeah, Charles Schwab messed things up for me,
He
man.
sure did. You look like a man.
Thanks, bro.
Good job.
Good job, Schaub.
Good job, Schaub. I totally would believe you're a guy.
Yeah, I hope so. Man.
Yeah. Real quick before we get into some other stuff here, I just pulled this up from episode 461 of Your Mom's House. I don't know if you could comment on this for us at all. How old he was. Then we started talking about how Tiger.
I fucking dumb
no,
name
you're
is Tiger.
Oh, no.
I mean, I know it's been said a few times, but you hear it. You had to play this for him?
Please do.
Brendan Schaub's son's name is Tiger.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
Sorry, Brendan. It's a great name.
and in this case, it's a nickname. In Brendan's, it's his real name.
Oh,
So-
it's a great name. Did I say that?
It's a great name.
You traitor! Are you even my
Do you
husband?
think people would have allowed us to get away with not doing
sorry,
that?
People
Brendan.
tagged me. They're like, yeah, take it up with Push, man.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I forgot. I
Here's
love you. I
No,
love your child.
I know. Here's the thing with that. This little dude has everything, man. He's grown up in silk sheets in Santa Monica.
okay. Yeah.
Right? You know what I'm saying? Papa's
Yeah.
rich. So Papa's rich.
Yeah,
So
okay.
business is booming. So he has a good life, right? I need him not to be the cool kid in school. I need them to have something to poke fun at.
Oh, right.
Oh, that's a
where
good
Tiger.
idea.
They're like, your name's Tiger?
They're going to be like,
And he's
your
gonna
dad's a
scuffle.
former UFC fighter. You know, he's got weird ears.
Yes.
Yeah, like there's not a lot they can go
There's
on.
not a lot, bro.
No.
So
It's
I
the
figured
red herring.
You're like, I'm going to give him something.
I'm gonna give him
Did you get any
something.
pushback from the wife? It's always, naming of something is a child, obviously, is a big thing. It's like, was the wife cool right away? Was she like, come
We had all these names picked out. And
pinche tigre?
we had all these, yeah, bro, I'm not married.
She's
to-
Mexican.
Yeah, but not that Mexican.
Por favor,
Hey-ho.
tigre? ¿Qué te crees, güey?
His face.
Oh my God! Did you cite Tiger Woods as an example? Were you like,
No, I
it's after
figured
him?
that asshole's making a comeback because he was kind of gone.
Yeah.
And I went, here, we had all these names picked out. I went, this one's you're gonna flinch at first, but then I want you
Right.
to sit on it
Yeah.
because it's different. Because I don't like regular names like Jim, Bob, all that.
Yeah,
It's so
sure.
lame.
Sure.
So I went, just hear me out here. Tiger. And she was like, what? And I went, whoa.
That's almost
sit on it
the
for the
same
night.
face that I fucking made.
I know, right? Most
Yeah.
people do. I went, sit on it for the night. Next one, she's like, I'm not mad at it. And as soon as she was like starting to feel it out, and boom, that's it. Tiger Pack Shop.
What's the million Pax?
Pax after my uncle who passed away.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Who's a badass.
So we can't.
Oh,
make
he's a good
fun
guy.
of that.
Yeah.
I thought you were going to be like, it's a real piece of
I
garbage.
can't.
Real piece of shit. Because I really want this kid to hit it home.
I can't believe you threw me under the bus like that.
Look, how
are we even married?
This is your mom's house. You think we could? He would have left, and everyone would have been like, "How did you not bring up the tiger bit?"
Yeah.
No loyalty.
No, but I also knew that he wouldn't be like.
You're like Bitsy.
No, hell no.
I knew he wouldn't
I
be.
defend
Sorry,
all the time.
Brendan.
No.
I love
I know. I had to tell Rogan's name was Tiger. On the air, he goes, "Your name is son Tiger?" I'm like, please don't be mean to me.
You want to know about the phone call when we call? Okay, so it's like a big deal to reveal the name, right? And like sometimes you hold on to it. You know, even let's say you know the name a month before.
But we held on to the second
right?
ones.
So the first one, I'm saying like, you know, like let's say you knew Tiger, at 6 months pregnant.
Sure.
And people will start asking you, do you know the name? And you might be like, not yet. Because you don't necessarily want to tell everybody.
You don't want them to judge. Kind of like a new tattoo.
Totally. That's a really good analysis.
But you don't want people like me being like, Tiger, that's ridiculous.
No, I
and then it
expect that.
bursts your bubble.
No, it's cool.
You know?
So, but we held
bring him
on
over to
forever.
bully your kids.
We kept lying about like nah, I just haven't figured it out. And like family would be like, you have no, I'd be like, nope, I haven't thought of anything.
You two creative souls have nothing.
Nothing. And then finally it was, we're at 8 months on the first kid. And I remember we were driving in Palos Verdes and we pulled over.
Oh, yeah.
And my parents and they're like, are you going to tell us the name? And I was like, let's do it. And
You were so excited.
I know,
too,
I was
remember.
so excited. And my mom's Peruvian, so like heavy accent.
Yeah.
And I go, she's like, tell us the name to me. And I go, all right. I go, we're naming him. And this is verbatim how this went. I go, we're naming him Ellis. And she goes, is he gay?
No way.
And I'm like, my unborn son.
It's terrible.
That's
the response.
Is he gay? I'm like,
wrong
well,
with
I don't know yet.
Could be.
And then she's like, oh. I'm like, the fuck, man? She's like, Ellis. I'm like, that's your. I'm telling you, your grandson's name.
No, she goes,
Did
is
you
he
say
gay?
anything?
Like Betty Ellis?
Yeah, Betty Ellis had AIDS.
Yeah.
Damn, Mom.
No, I don't say
Mom
shit.
goes hard in the paint.
Yeah, I don't say shit because it's my mother-in-law. I can't talk shit to her in the same way he can. So I let him, you know what I'm saying?
I was like, it's really fun to share this with you.
Well, you know what my dad...
Thank you for this.
You know what my dad said when I first found out I was pregnant? He goes, you know what's a good name? Arthur, which is
Arthur.
my dad's name.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, thank you, Dad.
Like, you fuck.
But he
parents
said
are
it,
the worst, man.
They're the
He said
worst.
it like he was telling you about a name he heard.
Yeah.
So you
Like
know what I mean? It'd be
someone
like if you're
else's
like,
name.
dude, you know what actually like a kind of a cool name is? Because I don't hear it like all the time as Brendan. And you're like, wait, what? And
That's
you're like,
your name,
and you
bro.
go like, the other day I told someone my name and they're like, that's a cool name. And you're like, wait a minute, are you telling me about your fucking name right now? And that's exactly how
That's
he told
how
us.
he did. I told when my girlfriend was pregnant. I remember I came home and she had like the test. I'm like, oh shit, we gotta call someone. We gotta tell someone. And I was like, I gotta call my dad first. My dad's like very strict businessman, like super business, where I get all my work ethic from. And I call my dad. And I have it on speakerphone. My girl's like in tears, all excited. And I'm like, watch this. I go, hey, Dad. He goes, what's up? I go, Joanna's pregnant. Silence. And he goes, damn.
What?
You know you don't have to keep it, right?
What?
And I went, click. I'll call you back. And I went, whoa. I did not think it was going to go like that. He said something like, well, you know you don't have to get married, right? Or something like it was not good. It was not good.
Because were you guys dating or?
Yeah, we were dating, for like a year or two.
And what was his opposition to the...
Yeah, why would he say that?
Yeah.
He was just like, damn,
Just
bro,
being
your life
practical?
is over. Like I'm some like young rapper or something like that.
Yeah,
I was like, I'm 30, bro. Like,
You're an adult.
pretty sad, man. Take it easy.
That's
Damn.
hilarious.
Yeah, it backfired bad.
Do you have brothers and sisters?
I have an older brother.
Okay. And does he have children?
He does not. He's a psycho. He's selfish.
Oh, okay.
He loves my son, but he, I don't know.
psycho.
He's a psycho. He's my torment. She's on the road with me. He's a psycho.
Really?
Really?
Yeah,
I think
he
I
just.
probably met him.
I'm sure.
I met him at that fight that I cheered against you on. Yeah.
You cheered against him?
I told him the last time
Yeah.
he was here.
Oh, geez.
I forgive you.
I didn't
guys.
know him.
You hate my son's name. He roots
I
against
know.
me.
We're the worst
I
friends.
didn't know him.
I'm so sorry.
Now I would be jumping up and down for him. I
Right?
didn't know him.
I know.
Yeah,
man.
I just mistakenly thought Matt Mitrione went to LSU. So,
Come on, bro. Sometimes I think about if I took a fight again, I'd come out with a Comedy Store shirt and have all my comedian
Hilarious.
friends with me.
Walk to the ring with you.
Yeah, wouldn't it be sick?
And what if everybody like to further in the joke just made goofy faces as they walked out?
Yeah, like a bunch of
They were a
clowns.
bunch of clowns.
I get my ass whooped. It's a horrible at night.
Like that, I was at a fight once. I went to like a dozen of these fights, opening for Joe for a while. And I hardly knew anybody, but There was a guy one time who came out in a pink tutu, you know, and
That was
and
like his gimmick.
It
or
was
his
like a joke, and he
persona.
played
Ed
like
Herman, or not Ed Herman. Dave Herman did that.
maybe
And he came out to a weird song.
he came out to a weird song,
Yeah.
and he was wearing a tutu.
Dave Herman.
And everybody was like, "Well, he better fucking win because if you lose on this, it's like, why are you playing games?" Right?
It's even worse.
And I think he did lose.
Did he?
I'm,
Did you ever see the guys who came out? It was a Australian or New Zealand cat, and they must have studied all night. And they came out with the exact Men in Black outfits and did the dance. Here come the Men in Black. Yeah,
lose or win.
I think he won.
You got to win if you do something. You know what I mean? If you're not focused on your fight because you're doing
dude, you're
dance
screwed.
routines,
You're
and
screwed.
yeah.
Then you're a meme for the next 10 years. Yeah,
Oh
that's a
yeah,
terrible idea.
yeah. And if your whole thing is like, I'm gonna wear a pink tutu,
You better win.
you gotta win. Yeah.
Or you're just crazy.
Totally crazy.
I just had a thought
What?
back related
Please.
to like telling your parents really important stuff in your life.
I know.
Yeah.
Like, doesn't that make you like be really cognizant now when your children tell you something? Like, just
Get
pretend.
excited,
Just
man.
pretend
Always
that you
pretend.
approve.
It hurts my feelings.
Yeah,
Get
I
excited.
know.
I've told her a bunch of times about like,
God.
one of my aunts will be like, she'll come to a show, and when like other relatives obviously are going to be like, you were great, the way
Yeah.
a relative does, she'll be like, I thought everyone was great though.
Oh, I hate
And she'll
that.
make the point.
They don't
like,
get how bad that hurts, man.
Yeah,
As an
you're like,
athlete or a
why?
comic, you're sensitive, man.
Of course.
Like I remember,
Why would you say that?
I just when I played at University of Colorado, I had to sit out a year, so I redshirted. So I went playing the games. I'd suit up. I remember, I won't say what family member it is because I'm gonna get pissed. And so all the families there where all the players go. And I went, and they're like, "Oh my God, you played so great! That was fantastic!" And I was like, "Fuck you, man!" Like it hurt my feelings so bad. Or I remember my first time my mom saw me do stand up was at the Laugh Factory.
Oh man, stand up
Please
is
don't
was
even
at the
talk
Laugh
about it.
Factory with my
different than
aunts.
sports. It's horrible.
Oh my God! And I come out and I go, "Did you guys have fun?" My mom goes, "It was interesting, And she
Yeah.
just changed it real fast. She went, "I saw Kevin Nealon though." I went, "Yeah, he's good." Man.
No, the right
good, Mom.
answer is you were fantastic. I'm
Yeah.
so proud of you for trying
your
something.
kid.
Something.
Yeah,
If it's your
fuck.
nephew, your
Something,
it's
man.
You know what my mom said to me? She saw me in the belly room, and I did well. I didn't eat shit. I didn't kill. I did okay. And she's like, well, it's not like what you are saying is funny, but like how you say it. And I was like, thank you.
Thank you.
Was
So-
that even a
thank you.
compliment?
They
Like,
also gave me like even now like
God.
my dad would be like, I pay attention to the audience and the moments that they laugh and where they don't laugh. And that one thing they didn't laugh.
Oh my God, he does?
Yeah. Or if I do like faux anger, it's not like
Yeah,
real.
yeah,
I'm like,
yeah.
Fuck this shit. He's like, I don't know if I would do that.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for the notes.
Need your
Thank you
fucking
for the notes. I'm glad you.
Yeah.
Thank you, Chris Rock, for the notes.
Yeah.
We got to get him doing movie reviews on this show.
know.
That'd be hilarious.
Oh wait, wasn't it? Oh, you know what I love when he tells you to do? He's like, you know what you should do, buddy, is regional humor.
local references.
Yeah.
I'm like, I go, no one's ever thought of this. He's like,
That's brilliant, Pops.
he's like, because you remember that time you were in Minnesota?
Yeah.
You said how cold it was. He loved it. And I'm like, yeah.
No, my dad, first of all, my dad was in Monterey at the car show with my brother. This is last week, mind you. And someone goes, they're talking about kids, and my dad goes, oh, yeah, my son lives in California. And the guy goes, oh, what's he do out there? And my dad goes, he gets on stage, and then he's like an internet personality, but then he'll get on stage and like tell stories. And my brother, he's my tour manager, goes, no, he does stand-up comedy. Dad, my dad goes, no, he doesn't do that. He gets on stage and like tells stories. He doesn't do comedy. And my brother's like, no, that's exactly what he does.
Why would he make that distinction?
He just doesn't. Or my dad, this is like,
Oh my God.
this like a year ago, goes, I think you should do some bits on Trump. I went, dude, I can't believe I didn't
Stand
think of
out.
that.
Stand out.
That's exactly what I should do, Dad. Thank
Wait,
you.
did he when you were growing up, did he like stand up? Like you remember him watching specials? or
No,
anything?
not really.
No.
My mom did. My mom
She
was
did?
a big comedy buff.
Who was she into? Do you remember?
We'd watch Saturday Night Live every weekend.
Okay.
She loved it all, yeah.
Oh, that's
Loved
cool. Your dad like no.
And I was like, for sure pick up football. Stop being stupid. Pick up football.
Wreck your brain. Pick up
Get
football.
CT. Shut the fuck up. Get CT. Thanks for signing me up for tackle football when I was 4, Dad.
Now you're obviously in a committed relationship now. But when you were a single guy, did you request or even demand that a woman eat your scrum regularly or no?
My what?
You're from behind?
Y'all got that nigga fucked up, John or whatever the fuck his name is. Cause most of the niggas on here talking about him, I ate one of these niggas' asses that made a status.
Yeah.
Like, y'all so perfect. Oh, God, ain't nothing wrong with a nigga getting his ass ate by a motherfucking female. And I ain't saying that because I eat niggas' ass. I'm saying that because it is what it is.
It is what it is,
It
bro.
is what it is.
I believe it's ass eaten, not ass ate, right?
Well, I mean, okay.
Grammatically.
Well,
All right,
tomato,
you get
tomato.
your ass eaten.
Tomato, tomato, whatever.
I mean, were you big into this?
No, not really my thing. I've had girls go for it, though.
Go for it.
I've had girls take my legs and bend it back.
Change your dye.
Tried.
Wow.
And I put up with it for a little bit. And I'm like, this is awkward.
I put up
because I don't want to. I don't want
for
like,
a little
I
bit.
don't want
That might be my favorite gesture of all. I put up with it for a little bit.
Well, my thighs are big, so I want to fucking leg drop a bitch like down. I don't need that. You know
You're
what I'm
a
saying?
big dude,
I know.
too. I
And they
mean-
pin my legs like that.
Pretty big girls?
You'd be surprised. The wiry, strong ones.
Really?
Yeah.
So you tolerated it.
I tolerated.
You weren't into it?
It's not my thing.
She says
it's kind of disgusting, you know.
She said some N words like it. Here, I'll.
Now, if a nigga get fingers and all that, then
Jesus Christ,
questionable, my nigga. But a girl eating a dude ass, that's bitch. You sucking his dick, you licking his balls,
right?
Bitch.
Yo, she makes good points.
And I don't just eat niggas' asses, so don't be like, oh, I'll punch a bitch. No, cause I ask, but I'll be like, shit, Ken, what's up? Can I eat your ass? Cause I like eating niggas' ass. But y'all all on his case or whatever. Like, he ain't the only nigga that like getting his motherfucking ass ate.
I bet it's an alarming number that do like it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You know that I think I've told this before, but this is when I worked in D.C. after I graduated college. I had a job for a few months, and I remember Tracy was a black dude I worked with at America's Most Wanted in D.C. on Wisconsin Ave. And one day I give Tracy a ride, and he sat in the passenger seat. And he was like, psh, and you know, like what's up? And he's like, broke up with my girl, man. I was like, oh shit, really? I was like, how long were you together? He's like, 3 years. And I go, damn, man, like, what happened? He's like, she won't eat my ass no more. And I was like,
come on, bro.
I was like, this is the reason that you broke up? And he was like, yeah.
Damn.
I was like, you mean like the foundation of your relationship?
Is it based off
That's
ass eating,
ass
bro?
eating? And he was like, she won't do it no more.
Damn.
And he was like, and that's that.
I mean, cold. If that's your thing, though.
If that's your main.
If that's like what you guys are built on,
Well, then isn't
ass
it-
eating,
then
she
aren't-
doesn't do it.
Well, then aren't you gay if their main thing is butt stuff?
No, because it's just ass eating.
Oh, I know, we had this debate
if she put
earlier.
fingers
Yeah.
in there, like she said,
Right, or if he was like
Well,
dicks, there's always
We're
dicks in my
saying
ass
dicks
and
is gay.
no-
Fingers and tongues are not.
Dicks are unquestionably gay. If
But
they're
what
in
if
your
that's not even a
ass.
gray area.
Yeah.
That's like,
Yeah. If he was like,
you gay,
man,
homie."
this other dude won't fuck my ass no more, so I broke up with my girl, I'll be like, yeah,
Man,
I think you're gay.
Hey, bro.
You know what's interesting about ass eating though? It's like it's having the audacity to enjoy it. Because I think why we're so opposed to it, because I'm sure having your butt licked is pleasurable, right? It's nice, but it's really being that person who's bold enough to be like, you fucking lick my ass. I don't care how dirty that shit is.
I know.
Because I'm so
right.
self-conscious. I'm like, oh, there's
Yeah.
probably brown there, even though I'm pretty clean.
Yeah, yeah.
It's having the balls to be like,
It
you
is.
fucking lick it.
It is.
You know?
It's right. It's fucking lick it. It's also just
Fucking
if you're the
lick it.
person doing it, it's like I'm dangerous. I'm nasty.
Right.
You think you know nasty shit? I think motherfuckers talk about. Yeah, it's
That's
like
freak level
It's
10.
declaring. It's waving the flag. You know. It's like.
Yeah.
And then it's like looking at you afterwards, like you know what kind of person.
But
I
it's also uncomfortable if they just do it. Like that nice young lady would ask you.
Yeah.
Like I've
Yeah.
had it before where girls they have their fingers done as those long fake ones, and they'll put them fingers in the rump hole, the old bunny hole.
am. Yeah.
That hurts.
And your dookie shoot.
yeah,
Yeah.
shoot.
The
2
old
at a
poop
time?
shoot. It just depends.
No, but you
No
with-
questions asked.
None. I'm like,
Whoa.
dang.
Yeah. That. Guess what? That's not her first time doing that.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
kind of rude.
Yeah. It's a little rude.
It is rude.
I know one of my friends told me about how he met an online lady who came over, and it was like, okay, you're coming over. He didn't even, so she's new to him. He wasn't even prepped, like washed, showered, and she changed his dye, went down there, and
wow.
unwashed beehole.
I used to know a girl that would only like to have sex anally. That was like her, she'd only want that.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow. Was she Persian?
No. White girl.
White girl.
White girl.
Believed in the Lord or no?
Doubt it.
Yeah.
Yeah, not too into it. You know what I'm saying?
Not that into
It'll
it.
surprise you.
So our 10-year anniversary is later this year, and we got this email. Someone said, I was delighted to hear Christina's request for ideas on how to celebrate your 10-year anniversary. Here are
can't
my
wait to hear
thoughts.
it.
I can't
Get all of your friends and family together for a celebration. After dinner, gather them around to show a video of you two scat sexing through a hammock.
Yeah?
Yeah, that's pooping through the hammock.
No, I know what that is.
Get on a Ferris wheel with some family members. Smoke meth and molest each other until there is a 4-stroke cum.
Yep.
Wow. Then get a funnel cake.
Wow.
Have some hot black guys with cows over for a month of rape play. They can beat you while the cows piss on you. Offer them to stay with you for a while in exchange for being their hot white cum dumpsters. Hope this helps. High and tight, Jim. Wow, Jim.
Wow,
That's
Jim.
a really neat offer.
I love the hope this helps.
Hope this helps.
Yeah.
Suggestions. Like corporate.
I don't know. Do you feel like any of those tickle your feather?
I'll marinate on it.
Yeah, a little
We're
bit.
gonna be married.
Yeah.
We're gonna be married for 10 years. in
10
November.
years.
It's a long
No,
time.
so fucking.
And how long did you guys date before that?
4.
Long time.
So we've been together for a minute.
Yeah. Yeah.
Can you believe it, Gene?
I know. We have 2 kids now. Isn't that crazy?
2, man.
That's the part that's even crazier. It's weird when you have to get used to the idea of a child. Like we forget about him sometimes.
Totally.
He's only 7 weeks old this week.
Do you feel? I feel like when I had a kid, life got way more serious for me. Like
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
so scared of everything.
Oh yeah,
Of course.
I think about death daily. I think about
Me too.
me dying daily. I
Me
think
too.
about tragedy happening to both my children.
Me too.
Like, what if they get that weird meningitis and end up in the hospital?
I
and
know.
Need a spinal tap.
Like I
stuff
had,
like
I
that.
had one of those. Those. It's like 2 wheels in the front, 1 wheel in the back. Those little, I think they're called slingshots. They sent one to me
Oh,
just
yeah.
to like try out and like have fun with. When I was younger, I would fucking wheelies, take that thing with my buddies hanging off naked, whatever. But then I got in that thing. I was going down PCH. And I was having fun with it, and I was like, "This isn't that dangerous. I don't have a helmet on." And then I floored. I put in the 3rd gear, and it swiped around like just with it,
Whoa.
and I'm facing incoming traffic on PCH. And literally, I was like, "I can't do this. I can't die, man. I can't die."
No, you can't
I got
die.
a kid.
I know.
So I literally called him. I was like, "Hey, come get this thing."
I think about it too. You know, even one of my friends was telling me about road rage the other day. He's like, "Do you still have it?" And I go, "Yeah, I still have it." But this thing happens now sometimes, and I think it's from being a parent where you'll be like, you know, when you have crazy thoughts, you're like, I'm just gonna
For sure.
fucking T-bone that car. I'm gonna go and like punch the
Yeah.
fucking window out and drag that. Like you start having crazy thoughts, and then you're like, I'm a dad.
I can't.
You're
I'm
like,
dad
and then you
shit.
just like totally calm down. You're like, just everybody just go.
Yeah.
Talk about these crazy thoughts. Sorry,
My thought.
I like these.
It is crazy. I've never felt older because now I'm like super into my lawn.
Yeah, that's some real dad shit.
Some dad shit, bro.
Yeah,
my
that's-
lawn, water, and my ficuses, and I'm just my gate. It's like that's my shit now. That's my shit now. How
Yeah.
crazy is that?
I got real excited.
He's
about
got it
that.
all
Yeah.
too.
Yeah, I get excited.
Security.
I love it, man.
Yeah. Yeah, I get excited about it. I get excited about mail. I get excited about anything home related.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just want to be home.
Yeah. Of course, it's great. I love being home. I mean, it's obviously our jobs are all traveling, but I really look forward to going home.
It's hard. It's hard for me. It's hard to travel. People are way better at me. I suck at like vacation stuff like that. I don't like hotels because when you're on the road, how many hotels have you stayed in?
Yeah.
So when you go in a hotel, I'm like, to me, like I can't shut down here. Like I can't relax here in the hotel. I just
That's a
can't.
good point. Can you rent a house? You've done that.
Airbnb, I
Yeah.
haven't. That's a good idea though. That's a great idea.
There you go.
That was really
Cozier.
great when Bert and Ari and I did it for that national championship game last year.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's
And
right.
we
You guys
Airbnb'd a
like
house in
college
Atlanta.
kids.
It was
Dude,
great,
I was
though.
talking about on my show. I think Bert watched a little college football, right?
Yeah, he watches it casually.
But I don't know, like in the comedy scene, like my friends, I don't know anyone who watches sports. Callan doesn't, Rogan doesn't, Dalia doesn't.
I was super stoked that college football's back.
Me too.
Can't
Crunk
wait to
about
watch
it.
the game tonight. Yeah.
Would you let your kids play football?
I don't know.
Yeah, of
I don't
course.
want them to. I mean, the injuries, no way. No way. And our sons are
Okay.
cannonballs, dude. Like,
Talking
they're
about the head
going to want
injuries?
to. Yeah, I don't want
Okay,
that,
here's the
man.
difference, though.
Here's some good safe sports.
No.
Soccer, tennis, swimming's
Here's
nice.
the thing. Listen,
running.
I
Rich
played
kid sports.
I played all
Fun.
through elementary, middle, high. There's just as much danger playing soccer as pee-wee football because there's no high, like the hits are not like
Kids aren't fast enough. You're
they're
saying?
not, dude. They're not. If you're
I
playing,
also feel like it's the exception too with the CT. When you see guys come out with CT,
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, but where's all the guys who don't have it? We don't hear from them. The majority don't have it.
dude, a kid playing
watch my
sixth grade football, he is not. It's not like Bo Jackson's out there, you know.
No, Lawrence Taylor's not fucking blindsided.
Oh, wait, what about that big kid on the other team? There's always one. There's a Brendan Schaub. You know, who's like the fucking enormous
You
sixth
face them
grader.
once a year.
Once a year.
No,
Once
there's
a
one
year.
on every
Game
team.
plan around them.
Yeah, and then I take my kiss. I'm like, hit that kid in the knee. You gotta put
Take
your
his
helmet in
knee.
his knee. And he's like, what? I'm like, head down, crown of your head.
You might
Oh
be singing a different tune though when you see him in high school and he's this baller. Then Tom comes in like, damn, we got an offer from Stanford.
Yeah.
Then you're like, what? Go pick up that football.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't want my boys to be weenies, though. I definitely want them to be killers.
It's a fine line. Well, killer's aggressive. It's a fine line. No, killers. Jesus Christ.
Maybe
What do
not
you think?
killers,
Would you get a kid into
but not
jiu-jitsu?
weenies.
Jiu-jitsu's fine for confidence.
Kickboxing?
No. Well, I wouldn't let him spar.
Right, but you'd let him train.
Let him train boxing like I
Yeah.
do now.
Yeah.
You know, I hit mitts up. I never get hit in the head.
Yeah.
I'd let football, the juice is worth the squeeze. You can take them places they probably wouldn't be able to get.
Yeah.
They're going to meet a lot of good people, network, then get into schools
It's a
they probably
great
couldn't
team
get
sport,
in.
too.
Great team
The camaraderie is awesome. Yeah.
Wouldn't let him fight. Definitely wouldn't let him fight.
No, fighting's bad, right?
Terrible.
You don't want to take headshots all the time. But that's the thing is like you can play football for all of elementary, middle, high school, and maybe have a couple your bell rung a few times. You know,
Oh, Jesus.
if you're taking it to like one of these top tier programs in high school, like where they fucking recruit.
I mean, right up the
you know?
street's Taft. They're no punk.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and there's
Good
you know
school.
if there's I don't know, there's IMG Academy and you know these Hoover Highs, these programs.
Have you seen one of those games?
Yeah, it's nuts.
Yeah,
It's
I've been to
nuts.
one. I was like, what the? These
Yeah.
boys might have been able to beat us in college.
Yeah,
like the
I know.
line's huge.
It's crazy. But then when you start getting these big time programs like where he played, yeah, you could come out like with a slur in your speech. But, like
slur.
you know, but I'm saying that's the likelihood that a kid will be playing that. It's like
That's
very
swimming.
small.
Swimming's neat.
Swimming's nice.
That's safe. Tennis.
If he's a badass swimmer, I wouldn't mind that.
Actually, I think that'd be great.
It's year round though. You got to go to all that
fuck all
pool. The
what do you think about
chlorine.
this guy? This guy.
He's going to tell us what he wants to play.
We're always mocking the way people look and the choices they make.
Yep.
This guy, David Faraday, is a former professional golfer on the European Tour. He works as a television personality, and he's rocking this beard right now. What do you think of that?
Oh wow!
I mean, look at because the
confidence,
jawline
bro.
is out here. He did it across the middle of the cheek.
Dude, I look at the guy and I think he fucks.
You think it's big dick
I
energy?
think he fucks.
Big dick energy.
Biggest dick energy.
Now, do you think he deliberately got the shading different? Like that's
true.
lighter
Oh, for
and that's
100%.
darker.
100%.
Do you
Like
think
he's a
like,
bad guy from fucking.
this is a villain cut, right?
It's a villain. That's the villain cut.
But now since Brendan said that, I just picture this guy getting off an elevator and walking into the bar of the hotel, and he's like, "Just so everyone knows here, I fuck pretty good."
Yes,
Yeah.
that's what I get.
And he orders his drink from afar. You know, some people are like, "Come here, I want to order my
Nope.
drink." Yeah, he's just like,
and orders for the table.
"Oh yeah."
Then jumps in his Maserati and fucks.
Yeah, he has a Maserati too.
And gets his ass licked.
Oh, this guy
Probably.
demands that.
100%.
Okay, yeah.
You think like if you're a lady and you meet him, he's like, "Come into my room." You're like, "Okay," and then you go to the shower to freshen up in his bathroom, and you like put your makeup on, and you come back in the bedroom, and he's on all fours, and he's like, "That's where it starts."
He pushes your head into it.
Points back there.
He
He's
takes,
like,
like-
Yeah, he forces your
He's
head.
like, "You know what to do."
See, I think he lays down and just spreads his legs.
So you think he pulls him back?
the
Or
baby?
He grabs
Maybe
his own
just
ankles.
one.
Yeah.
Oh, one is bold.
That's that big dick energy, bro. You
Yeah.
don't want to be on all fours like a cow.
Yeah.
That's not
no,
sexy.
it's not sexy at all.
Balls hanging down the
No.
back.
It's a funnier look.
It is. The big dick energy moves lay on your back and just
Yeah.
spread your legs.
Yeah.
He's
And the
got
girl's-
them.
The girl's like, "Okay."
She's like, I guess,
I
bro.
guess, I guess.
Get a cool Maserati.
He's got those big veneers too, though.
Yeah, he does.
He went full white.
because he fucks all day.
Full veneers.
Dude, that's all he cares about. I'm a Maserati and veneers, nothing worse. Hey, I'm thinking about getting veneers. Do you guys? Do any of you guys have them?
Yeah, my front too.
They look good.
I have the best guy. He makes them out of glass. I'll give you.
Dude,
his
I
name.
didn't even have braces. Check this out, okay? I didn't even have braces.
Don't listen to this guy.
They're not bad, bro.
Come
Let me see the bottoms.
They're
though.
not bad. They're not great.
I mean, I've seen wider.
Yeah.
All right.
Yes, thank you.
But hey, that's come from a guy with 50 shades of brown teeth, though.
Hold on now.
Look at mine, bro.
No, those are good. You've got it.
You think?
Yeah. Yeah.
What's up? What's up, bro?
Hold on.
I love this.
Now, you were saying you were thinking about getting your veneers.
Which ones would you veneer though? They
Yeah,
look
let's see.
good.
Let me
You
see
have
the-
good
let me see the
teeth. You
grill.
don't need that.
Yeah, your teeth are fine.
No, you
I
don't
just
need
feel
veneers.
like if I had veneers, I'd be sick.
No.
Really?
No, don't need them.
You don't need them.
I'd look too much like a giant Mario Lopez. You think?
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, I never thought
A little
of that.
AC Slater vibe going on.
I do see that. Do you think he's got that BDE?
The big dick energy.
Yeah.
I don't get it from him.
No.
Mm-mm. Do you? The
So I'm
AC
on a-
Slater, I did. When he turned this chair backwards,
Yeah.
big dick energy.
I was on a plane with him, and he did like the terminal and the gate and the boarding all with sunglasses, you know. And like I was like, okay, all right,
all right, bro.
And he did the inside, like the window seat. So, and he had somebody like a handler in the aisle seat.
Ah, that's not big dick
Very
energy.
different. No, it's not necessarily big dick energy. Very different though than like his on-screen persona. He's like, hey, guess what's in theaters this week? You know? And
Oh,
it's like,
dude. Yeah.
yeah.
I did a show with him. He's like, hey, how you doing, Brendan? Good to see you. I'm like, bro, who are you talking to? Why do you have full makeup on? Why are you talking like that right now? Good to see you. What do you think? I'm like, dude, you got to stop.
Yeah.
You've been in Hollywood way too long, man.
But he's got one of those gigs that's so visible. Like it's one of those. What is
is.
it like Hollywood Access?
Yeah.
He's in hotel rooms when you turn on the TV.
Yeah.
He's
Oh, that's
everywhere.
right.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
on everything.
And it's also, you know,
Do we take him serious though?
No,
I don't think
no,
so.
it's a
And I
host
think he
gig.
probably knows too. Like this is a good gig.
Yeah.
In the grand scheme of things, this is a gig he's probably had for fucking 10 years.
Forever.
And like as long as you look presentable and he stays in great shape, you can just keep being like, here's another new exciting thing. Brendan Schwab is doing stand up again.
Here he is.
Here he is.
But his dad was doing boxing just to keep his man card.
That's
you know?
it. Yeah.
Like he'll take a picture with Oscar De La Hoya. He'll be at all the fights.
That's it. It's
He
good
has a
move.
podcast that's all boxing too. So
Who's this?
Oh, he does.
Mario Lopez does.
He does?
Yeah.
So he really knows his shit then. He must.
I think he like hangs around the fighters and stuff.
Do you watch a lot of boxing or no?
I do. Yeah, I do.
You're going to watch that Fury?
Yeah, I'm working it.
You're
Yeah, for
working it?
Showtime, Yep. I'll be working.
Wait, you're
around
calling it?
I'll have something to do with that fight. Yeah.
I thought I didn't know you work boxing
Showtime
outside
boxing,
of
yeah. Oh,
outside of MMA.
Yeah. Yeah. I work for Showtime.
But for boxing, too.
Yeah.
Dude, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Thank you.
What?
sir.
So you can't like obviously give a prediction, but you think it's gonna be a good fight?
Great fight. Phenomenal fight. It's probably going to be, I don't know if they've announced it, but it's going to be in Vegas around November 11th.
It's coming up.
Yeah, it's coming up.
I would go to that. That sounds
Great
fun.
fight.
Yeah.
Great fight. Wilder's a great dude.
Yeah,
you guys
dude.
would love him. He's
I really
hilarious.
like his. I mean, I guess the knock people have had is that they're like, you haven't fought top tier talent, but he is devastating.
And a
with
great
the-
dude. And then Tyson Fury has a personality. It's going to be a good fight.
I look forward to the build up, the
Hell yeah.
press conferences,
When they're talking
and
shit.
when the shit talking really.
What do you guys watch? Like when you guys are chilling, you guys Netflix and
The
chill? What do you guys
dumbest
watch?
shit.
I got you beat. I work for Bravo. Like it just started a new show on Bravo.
We love Bravo.
We watch Bravo all the time.
Huge Jeff Lewis fans. We're so excited for flipping
Huge
out to
Jeff
come
Lewis
back.
fans.
Say no more, fam. So what about the like Real Housewives or
We're not Real Housewives. but
Married to
we
Medicine?
are Below Deck.
Shaw's.
Below Deck?
Below Deck.
Shaw's of Sunset?
Oh yeah.
What's up?
love him.
MJ, holla at your boy.
all
dude.
7 seasons, Brendan June. All 7 seasons.
Dude, I love that show.
Yes. I cannot
Mercedes.
believe how much fucking Farsi we've listened to in this house.
Dude, you guys will love it then because I leave tomorrow. It's my first day shooting. It's like
what are you shooting for Bravo?
So it's a talk show that doing. It's me, Jerry O'Connell, and
Oh,
it's produced by Andy Cohen and Mike.
How
Michael
many
Davis.
jobs do
Andy
you have? Are you
Cohen.
Jamaican? How many jobs do you have, man?
I don't know, man.
I mean,
I need to pick a lane.
This dude's got multiple podcasts.
I know.
He's doing stand up. He's got a Showtime MMA/boxing coverage
Jesus.
job.
I'm exhausted,
And now you-
guys.
I mean, really.
Yeah, I'm exhausted.
So what is your?
But Bravo's fun.
That's fun.
That's fun. The
What's
fun-
the most
fun-
fun? What's the most fun?
Stand up by far.
Oh, yeah.
If someone held a gun to my head and was like, "Hey, you can only do," or whatever, if you can only do one thing, it'd be stand up.
And what's the best job for you? What's the most? How you be getting lucrative the most?
Podcasting.
Podcast.
Stand up's right there.
That's right there. That's
Getting
great.
On the road, yeah.
Stoops.
Yeah.
Yeah, business is booming. But
Wait, Daddy's doing well.
Daddy's doing well. Daddy bought a purple Porsche.
I
But the
saw
thing is,
that.
I know it's
Holy
ridiculous.
shit,
That
that's
is
nice.
Papa's
real
getting
crazy.
gold rims on it. So the thing is, though, I between podcast and stand up. But if I want to go on the road more, stand up would beat it. But I mean,
Yeah.
yeah,
That's great.
Can we please talk about this Bravo hookup?
yeah.
Now, are you friends with the Shaws?
I mean, I'm gonna be.
Have you been? So you've
can't
been working with
wait.
Andy?
Andy's the producer on this, and I fly out literally tomorrow, 6 a.m.
To do, is it New York?
It's New York, but it's going to be filmed in L.A., so we're shooting the first 4 in New York, and then... and
it's going to be you and, like, co-hosting?
Yeah, so it's kind of like think of like The View, but for dudes who watch Bravo.
Oh, we're going to watch
snap.
it. I
If you don't have me as a guest, I'm going to fuck you up.
Right, bro? I know.
Definitely,
I
man.
know. No.
I would love to do that.
Do you know Jerry O'Connell at all?
I know who he is.
He's a great dude.
He's a great
Is it just you
host.
two?
No, it's 2 other guys.
Who are the other guys?
I can't say the other guys.
You can't
the press
say?
release comes out tomorrow. They won't let me tell.
This won't be out until like midnight Tuesday night.
Yeah, I should probably wait just so I don't get in trouble. I can
Okay.
tell you off air.
Okay.
Yeah, they're weird about that stuff.
No, I get
But
it.
it's Michael Davies who did like Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, Below the Belt, all these huge shows, and then Andy Cohen, Jerry O'Connell, myself.
Oh,
Dude, that's
I
great.
love it.
exciting.
Yeah, I love Bravo stuff, man.
We watch all that stuff.
You really are doing like a crazy amount of stuff.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah. I mean, it's good.
It's great.
Like, this is the time to do it, man.
Yeah.
You're not going to do this when you're 50.
No, hell no, I couldn't.
No.
I couldn't. Yeah, I feel like eventually I got to pick a lane.
Have you ever seen this video of this guy?
You're killing it.
Thank you.
Minha Itália, que é uma das mais conhecidas uvas de mesa.
They're
Aqui
going
é a
over grapes.
Perlona.
You seen this?
Essa aqui é a Tardia de Caxias, que é uma uva, é uma variedade nova. E aqui é a Rubi, que é uma mutação da uva Itália.
Estas mais de mesa. Aqui do lado, Pederneiras. Aqui, por
All these
exemplo,
grapes.
tem
What language is this? Now that one's funny.
Oh, you like that one?
Do you know why I like it?
Tell me.
Well, I can't understand what they're saying.
Okay.
And like,
Well, it's Portuguese.
It's Portuguese.
He
okay.
got 200 volts to his system. He died immediately.
He died?
Yeah.
No way.
No, he
Oh,
didn't.
shit. Oh,
my
goddamn.
See, because I thought that small of a shock won't kill him.
Yeah.
So I feel like, okay.
Wow.
I mean, he fell down.
Probably not doing well. Have you seen Mr. Hands?
Yes.
Dude.
Look at Tom's face.
Voltamos em seguida com o esporte.
We'll be right back.
Oh my God.
He see, it's a funny scream.
And it's like old timey. That was an old ass.
But how's that different than
thing.
the Taiwanese guy?
I don't know.
You didn't like another one they showed?
Yeah, there was a man who had his legs crushed by
No,
a car.
he did not.
This poor Taiwanese gentleman.
And you laughed
and
at
he
it,
was
Tom?
no. Here's why I didn't like that because he was screaming in agony and pain, and then people kind of weren't helping him, and it was prolonged. Like that was
Yeah.
just a fast. Here it is. This is the video
You've
we're
seen
talking
this,
about.
right?
No.
See, watch, Brendan. Oh my God, you sociopath! And it just goes on and on. Like it's too long. It's too depressing. Guys. But it goes on and it's too long.
I feel like
Oh my God.
I feel like
Student driver.
Nobody's helping him.
I feel like this guy doesn't give a shit. I feel like he's okay though.
He is.
Yeah, he's fine.
Look
right?
at him.
Yeah. Look at this.
Indifference.
That guy doesn't give a shit.
No.
You can never tell with Asians, man.
Yeah. Yeah. By the way, we had an update a week ago or 2 weeks ago that from a Taiwanese, that's where this happened, that said that he just had bruises. He wasn't even
Now,
like.
how do he know that? How does
We
this
read
person-
it on the show.
Yes, I know, but now in retrospect, I'm
because it was in
thinking-
the news there.
You know
Oh, that's
what
right,
though?
that's
Like
right,
he was like and like looked and waited.
Yeah,
like he was
yeah.
kind of cool.
And apparently he was just saying, because we were always like, what is he saying? We don't know what he's saying. He was saying stuck, the equivalent of stuck.
Oh, that's
I'm
not bad.
Stuck!
You don't say that if you're dying.
Yeah, I
You
know.
don't say stuck.
No. If you're dying, you just go.
You know why I like the electrocution one?
Oh, tell me.
Because that one's just like a cartoon beat. Like it's a fast.
It's quick. You don't see his
quick,
face.
It's funny. It's a good quick punchline. That one I get to know that dude. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my God, this guy hit the ground.
Yeah, I don't like this.
Tom was yeah.
Better do something.
I would never do this by the
No.
way. Ever. Pros cons.
I've done it.
Oh fuck! That one's way worse.
He's pretty happy.
That
now.
one's
Yeah,
way
it's
worse.
way worse.
It's hilarious, but that's way. It sounds like he blew out his knees.
He broke his leg.
That hurts so fucking bad.
Is that super funny to you, Brendan? The way it is to my husband?
It's pretty funny. I don't know why it's funny.
See?
Yeah.
I don't know why.
Dudes.
If I know he's okay, it's funny.
Yeah.
Oh, God. Oh, God. The right one. Oh, tip, man.
The thing is, you can't control it. Like when you get hurt, there's no way to be tough about it.
Yeah.
You know?
No.
Like,
What's
you
the
don't
most
care about
horrific
that.
injury you've had?
I've been fortunate, man. I haven't, I mean,
Dude, did your mom freak when she saw you doing this stuff?
Yeah. My dad, like, wouldn't sleep at night and stuff. I can't imagine
wouldn't.
my son fighting. I can't imagine. I never had any
Fighting
bad
does seem
injuries.
crazy. Fighting seems crazy. You know that one time when I was in high school playing ball, it was like one of those weeks where my dad was out of town. So my mom doesn't know anything about football. Like she would watch entire games and be like, I was watching the other guy. Like that, doesn't know. But a game, like one of the only games she went to alone just to be like supportive.
You balled out?
No. I went to an ambulance took me to the hospital.
Damn.
Yeah.
What happened?
On a punt coverage, like as the whistle blew and like, you're running full speed.
Yeah.
And then you're slowing down, right? Like you're slowing your sprint down. A guy took out my legs and I went up in the air and landed on my tailbone.
Damn. Broke your tailbone?
I didn't break it, but they didn't know what was wrong because I was like, oh, when you land on it,
Yeah, you never
the
know.
pain is
Paralyzed.
Like, and they were like, you go in
Jesus,
the
dude.
hospital.
Did you have aspirations to play in college or pro? Were you one of those guys?
I didn't know how, like, much I didn't know. You know what I mean?
Ignorance is bliss.
It is. I was like, oh man, like I'll probably play at like Auburn or something. You know? I really did. I had no idea.
Right? It's probably come down Florida State Auburn for me.
I mean, I really thought that. I'm not kidding.
But that's how everyone is, though.
I guess. I mean, I've told this story before. The time that I didn't like, because the thing is, when you're in high school, it's such a different game because of the. Like you can make plays all the time. Be like, I mean, I'm good, right?
It's night and day. Yeah.
Yeah, and so when I thought I'm a decent. I mean, I knew I was above average.
Yeah.
Right? But I didn't know the difference between above average and elite. And even though there was guys on my team that were elite, I was just like, you kind of are in denial about it. It's like being in denial about anything.
You're like, well, I beat him in this, this, and this.
Yeah, it's like you see the same. I see the same denial. I'm sure you do in stand up. Like sometimes you're like, I don't know why this person's still doing this.
After like 15
Yeah,
years.
But then they still do it.
Yeah.
But I feel like I don't mean to interrupt you, Tom.
No,
I
go
feel
ahead.
like in stand up it's very black and white, and you're like, well, you're not getting laughs though, man. You're not selling tickets on the road.
Here's the other thing too. I always measured this in stand up, where it was like year one, and then I was like, when I got to year two, I was like, am I better at stand up? And I'm working more. I'm getting more work.
Yes.
And that's how I would measure it. I'd be like, man, I was emceeing and now I'm featuring. So like I'm definitely making progress. And all I ever wanted to see was progress.
Yes.
And then you can start to measure the quality of what you're doing. And there's definitely a lot of people that are delusional in all entertainment, singing, acting, But in stand up you can kind of see it. You're like, you're making zero progress after 10 years. And sometimes people just they dip out of it.
Stand up, you can chill a lot longer. I'm like,
You can.
Nah, dude, it took Kevin Hart 15 years.
Yeah,
I'm like,
yeah,
well,
yeah.
yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
But in football, it's like, no school wants you to play for the team.
No,
It's very black and white.
I had I got like the D2 and D3 recruit letters and I had a couple.
You did?
Yeah, sure.
I didn't know that.
But these are split. Here's the
Baller.
thing. People that don't
Wow,
know
I did not know that, Tommy.
I probably have them still in it.
I've known you for a million years. I never knew that.
See, that's why I'm here.
They send you they send you form letters though. So they're like, we're impressed with how strong you are on the gridiron and in the classroom. I'm like, my grades are terrible. It's just like a form letter, but it's kind of thrilling. You
That's
open it,
nice.
and you're like, it's kind of cool. So I would get some of these, but I was like, I don't want to go to Holy Cross, man. I want to go to fucking Florida State.
I'm gonna hold out to Michigan.
And when
calls.
when I went on a trip with a guy on my team who was a legit baller, and we went on the field to watch Syracuse play Miami at Miami. And when those guys came out of the tunnel and they were standing next to me pregame, I was like, there's no way.
I don't look like these guys.
I was like, I would die.
Yeah.
On the scout team here, I would die.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, it hit me that it was, my level of delusion went away in an instant. I was a junior in high school, so which is a good thing to recognize.
It shows your smarts, though.
Yeah,
it shows your intelligent level, because there's a lot of guys who even they see that and they go, I can still do it. Then somehow they walk on where they're just scout team guys, and you're like, dude, you're never gonna play, and they're gonna put you through the ring. And like, dude, Rudy did it. I'm like, well, no, he had one fucking play. He played for 5 years. They let him play one play, and he was offsides. You know what I'm saying? Like, this doesn't.
I would have been massacred. I mean, I probably, if I was one of those, because there's these psycho guys that love the game so much that they're like, I'll suffer no matter what because I love this game. And I'm definitely not that person.
But there's guys like that in stand-up, too.
That's true. That's
you got to
true.
bomb 5,000 times before you can call yourself a comedian.
Yeah.
Or you just suck at comedy.
Right, that's a better way.
I'm like, no, that's not true. That, like, I know some of the greats say that. I don't agree with that. I think if you're bombing that much, out of 1,000 times, you don't have any bits that anyone laughs at.
We
You're not
all
good.
we all bomb. If you bomb all the time,
Yeah,
it's
you
not-
should be a comedy.
It's not
I
good.
remember me and Bert were talking. I think it was on his podcast. He goes, yeah. Me and Tom realized that you're really gonna do this comedy thing because we're at the store in the back and you were bombing.
Oh.
And I was like, what? And he goes, and then we came back and you're like, oh God. I was like, yeah, shit happens, man.
We said that.
Yeah, that's what Bert said.
He's an exaggerator.
Yeah, don't
I don't
listen.
I'm sure it was a rough night though. There's rough
Maybe.
nights, man.
There are rough
Yes.
nights, of course. You should have rough nights.
Hell yeah.
If you're like, I've had great shows, that means you've done stand-up like 8 times.
Yeah, all
Like, I
great
only
shows.
have great shows, yeah.
But you also shouldn't be bombing every single night.
That's true.
That's for sure, dude.
No, that's true, man. No, it is crazy. I mean, you played at that elite level. I mean, I definitely would have died. I would have done. They would have just, I could have been that kid who's like, I could be a scout team fullback or something. and then
Enjoy
just some
that.
guy just
The battering ram.
blasts me. Yeah, they're just like, oh, we got to get you neck surgery this offseason. You know?
Thanks for your
And then I'm just
thanks for
like,
your time.
I just love the team so much. Like they just put it for the team. You know?
I just fucking Rams till I die, baby.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm not gonna be able to look left or right for the rest of my life.
See, this is the benefit I have with my kids is I've been at a high level in multiple sports. I'm like homeboy. Probably in freshman year of high school, I'm like, we got to pick a different lane. This you're not.
Well, you
gonna
can
make
tell
it.
right away if the aptitude is there. Yeah.
Pretty close. Yeah.
Yeah,
Pretty
you
close.
can, right? I remember a guy, coach, coming to me. He's like, "You," he was like, "You guys just all you should worry about is your speed. It's like just work on your speed." I'm like, "What if you're already fast?" He was like, "Yeah, you too, man."
Got that? Check. What else you got,
Check.
bro?
What else, man?
What else, bro? From the short white kid.
like,
what else you got, dog?
I'm trying to put on weight. He's like, "Yeah, it's going pretty well." So, anything else? I was like, "So I got it. I'm fast. I'm eating." Yeah, no, those people are different, man. They're totally different.
Yeah. Right?
Yeah.
It's like innate.
What I'm gonna segue from sports here. What other shows you guys watch though?
Oh.
I mean,
All
those
of Bravo.
are- we
What about
love-
Netflix?
Yeah.
No, we definitely we're
You
into
fucks
like,
with El Chapo?
He does. He loves that
Bro.
Dog.
You speak Spanish?
Of course. I'm
yeah?
almost
See?
done. I'm almost done. I'm in season 3, like episode 11 or 12.
I'm on 12.
It's really good. The series is great.
It's brilliant.
And I was putting out the doubt when I was pressing play originally. I was like, look, not to talk a lot of shit, but a lot of these Latin American productions are whack. Like when you watch, a show that airs
On Telemundo or some shit?
Yeah, you're like, man, this is
You
not
don't have
up-
the same
that show.
standards.
The writing, the directing, the cinematography, everything is tremendous on it.
You ever go back and they'll show some of it, but you can go back and watch like major scenes in El Chapo's life where he got arrested or when he escaped from prison, and you watch when they recreate it, and it is fucking spot
Now,
on. From small
wonder-
details to everything.
I wonder how much. I mean, you can tell. What parts are 100% true. I wonder, like, how much of that. Of like other characters and
The
stories-
exaggeration?
yeah, or completely made like the Conrado character. It's like
Which one's the
the Secretary of State, the
He
gay
said
gay
that
guy?
Like a real fucking.
Yeah.
I mean,
Jesus.
he was gay. Who knows what he's doing with that side piece? And if you like to get his ass,
No, but is
licked-
that based on a real guy?
That's a real guy.
That
And
definitely is
100%.
Okay.
100%. Yeah, my girl's Mexican as fuck, and I ask her, I'm like, how legit is that? She's like, pretty legit, and she'll bring me like the actual
The
like,
guy.
news
I never
coverage
looked
from-
it up. Yeah.
I get balls deep in that stuff.
Conrado.
Yeah, He'll
I
suck your
love that
dick.
guy that plays El
Jeez.
Chapo. He's excellent.
Here's
man.
my thing. What is this homeboy gonna do? He's like the girl on those freaking, on those the insurance ads.
Oh right. Well, I don't know though because
Like what else? He's gonna be typecast.
He's a bit of
typecasted
a
as-
chameleon because when he's El Chapo, like breaking into the business, and then when he's when they fast forward to the New York with his head
Yeah, he looks
shaved.
the same at all of.
You think he looks all
he
the
looks like
same?
El Chapo. That's it.
think
Like
he
he's
looks-
screwed, bro.
I think he's pretty good.
No, I was thinking about hiring him for my podcast. Some shit. I think he's screwed, dude.
What's our? Oh, we're gonna get back into Ozarks, which just came out.
I watched the first 2. I couldn't get into it.
No shit.
No,
really.
But I'm also a guy who took 7 years to get on with Game of Thrones. You guys get
I've tried twice. I can't.
Man, isn't that strange? I couldn't either. And then I was denied.
What happened? How did you get into it?
I don't know. I would need a show. I was bored. I was like, let me check this shit out. Oh, I was on a plane with the creators of it. I was on a plane, and I thought they were on. They're from Always Sunny in Philadelphia, and they went, yeah. They go, yeah, we're shooting in Ireland this year. I went, Ireland? Jesus, Always Sunny in Philadelphia. You guys really went Hollywood. You guys bring it all the way to Ireland, and then it's a private plane. Just goes silent. They go, no, we do Game of Thrones, man. I went, oh shit, and then I started talking to them. And they were just fascinating dudes. I'm like, I give it a shot. And then it was damn good.
Damn good.
I
saw.
I know, it's good.
I think it was the pilot. And I was like, man, dragons. I ain't watching this shit.
I know, that's how I was, bro.
Yeah.
Well, I feel
Grown
like
man,
it's,
dragons.
Yeah, I feel like it's Lord of the Rings.
And I know there's people
kinda.
just rolling their eyes right now being like, Tommy, you fucking
Dude, I was the
idiot
same,
asshole.
bro. Here's another thing. I've never seen Sopranos.
Now that's my jam right there. I love that.
I've
I've
never
watched the
seen it.
whole
You've
series
seen it?
twice.
Not the whole thing.
Oh, you got to watch it.
I've
It's
seen
so
a bunch
good.
of episodes. I've never seen the
Do you
whole
love
thing.
it?
No, I don't love it, but I recognize like it is definitely quality.
I love
you know what I mean? I never fully embraced. I'm not that fond of Italians, so like I just you know
They get on your nerves.
I just think they have so much misguided pride. They kind of just turn me off. You know,
That's fair.
Yeah. Well,
like your dad said.
love it.
Do you watch
Cockroaches of Europe?
Oh, right. My
wow,
dad
that's
thinks
aggressive.
the Italians are cockroaches.
that's
of Europe.
aggressive.
I'm totally kidding.
Oh, I was like, that's hilarious.
I'm totally kidding.
I was like, oh,
No,
wow.
you're not. I
Cockroaches
don't have
Europe.
anything against
You just made that up.
Italians.
Oh,
No,
that's
my
hilarious.
family said that's what.
Yeah, her
that's
dad
what
did. Her
Hungarians.
dad for real did.
Yeah, my dad is like,
He's like
the
you know,
Italians.
things like you never think of, like Italians. You know, they're like the cockroaches of Europe.
Oh, I haven't heard that. Wow, that's aggressive.
That's what my dad says. Yeah.
I'll watch weird. I'll watch like Born This Way on TLC. You seen that?
Oh.
The kids with Down syndrome.
Oh, geez.
You watch that?
Yeah.
Why?
It's I don't know. It's interesting.
Okay.
It's like a bunch of kids with Down. When I say kids, so you don't realize how old they are. Some are like 40, 45 getting their first
Yeah,
place.
you're saying kids.
No, they're grown ass folks.
And this
Like
is-
Born
you
This
just
Way
liked it?
or
Yeah.
My 90 Day Fiance. You don't fuck with
that's
that?
a good
Oh
one.
yeah, no, we
fuck
fuck with that.
Yeah.
We fuck with
Lost in Transition. We just
Lost in Transition.
finished.
TLC was amazing.
Which one? Which one is Lost in Transition? Oh, hold up.
It's like when you like before you
Dude,
became
you're right.
a man.
When I was Charles Schwab, yes.
Yeah.
Yes, that was a good one.
That's a really
How about
good one.
homeboy who was just married with a girl baby and was like, "Yo, babe,
Yeah.
I want to be a girl."
And he like
Yeah,
it's like if
fucked
I
up.
shaved and I was like I'm a woman.
and just put on a dress. And was like,
Yeah.
"I feel like a woman." And then they go to their friends and be like, "Yo, Dave is now
worst.
Dana."
Yeah, and I'm like, how come people keep saying that I'm a guy?
Well, he
And you're
he
like,
gets so mad too. They be at the nail salon,
Yeah.
and he's like you, dude,
With a dress
like,
on.
nails, yeah.
And then upset about it.
Yeah, he's like, people are saying that it's a guy. He's like, the fuck, you know? And they're
I was like, "This
"Come
is
on."
so annoying."
And look, and also it's like, I mean, I feel like, you know, he went to get that surgery consultation. And
Yeah.
they're like, you know, we can do this to your eyebrows and your face and all that stuff. But
Oh,
also it's
big.
like, bro, you could take the diet a little seriously. You know what I
that
mean?
wouldn't kill you either, bro. Like I would do the diet first.
That's what I'm
and
saying.
then adjust from there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like he's like everybody's like, you look like a dude still. It's like, yeah, but man,
You look like Brian Urlacher with a wig on.
yeah, come
Yeah.
on.
Come on.
Like,
Dude,
how come you're not going for a morning run every morning?
or just eating croutons and water. Like, do that. Dude, I was in Spokane, Washington doing shows, and I was taking an Uber. And I get in this Uber, and it's like, I'm like, damn, that's the biggest girl I've ever seen. I don't give a fuck. It's this little shitty Honda, but it is Wreck-It Ralph in this Honda.
Yeah.
Fucking shoulders, dress, big arm. I'm like, damn, her shoulders are bigger than mine, son.
Yeah.
And I get in and turns around, and it's like, his
Yeah.
fucking, me with a wig on.
Yeah, yeah.
But just turned around. I was like, damn.
No, that guy actually looked like Bill Belichick with a wig. I feel like when he transitioned, it was not.
It was not
convincing.
good.
Yeah.
It's never good, but it's like, in his or her arms are like, you tell, like a little hairy. It's just like, you got to try harder.
Try
man.
harder.
You gotta try harder, but then there's also
And then he's like,
limitations.
they're not even being cool at the gun store to me. Like, yeah, of course.
Just
The
put
gun
makeup on doesn't mean like, oh, it's a chick. Like there's some
Yeah.
steps
Can
you got to go
Wouldn't
through.
it be amazing
The
if Bill
gun
Belichick
store.
was like, I'm transitioning, and then they're like, how's your transition going? He handled it the same way he does football questions. He'd be like, it's fine.
It's fine.
So we're playing the Chiefs this week.
It's fine.
And
Feel good about it.
yeah,
I actually know who Bill Belichick is.
Yeah, you
We've
do.
had him on the show. I mean, the clips on the show.
yeah, we have.
Not him.
Yeah, if we had him,
not
on
a
the
lot
show,
of personality.
No.
It'd be a terrible show.
That'd be a terrible show. That would be the show. How terrible, you know.
Can you imagine if that's what I was gonna say. Can you imagine how heartbreaking it'd be? You know, you guys have 2 kids. I'm not saying I'm against it. All I'm saying is if my son, when he's 14, was like, Dad, I feel like a girl, man. I'm gonna start rocking dresses. No more football.
Yeah.
It's not like I'd be like, oh, this is terrible. Get out of my house. But it'd take a hot second to accept it.
Of course.
Like I'm not just like, bro, who gives a fuck? Am I right? Suck that dick. I'd be like, give me the night. Let me sit on this.
Yeah. No,
I'm gonna be cool to you.
And especially as your son, he's gonna be huge like you. It's what I was feeling bad for are these guys that are just so big and they really are never gonna pass. You know what I mean?
Like
There's
that
only
guy
so
on the
much
show.
you can do. Yeah.
Well, have you we had her on our show, Kristen Beck. Ready for this one? So he previously was a male, one of the top Navy SEAls in the world.
I've heard about
then
this story.
transitioned into a woman.
I've read about this in the news.
Straight up badass Navy SEAL. Always felt like a woman. And then one of her, Navy SEAls, he was like, hey, this way he told him, he's like, hey, you want to have drinks on my boat? And he's like, yeah, come over. He used to always come over. And he left his dress on. And he just said, his friend came over, who was also a SEAL, and was like, all right, it's cool, man. If that's what you like, don't let the other guys find out about it, though. Like, just do your shit, but get on the side, man. But it's crazy.
And then now,
and we went out to lunch after with her, and again, it's a fucking Navy SEAL, man.
Yeah.
Looks like put lipstick on, mascara. Hair's kind of iffy, kind of like mine, a little longer. Dress and just fucking dieseled out, and like I don't know what the fuck everyone's staring. I'm like, bro, you shitting me? Like it's a tough go, man.
Well, the problem with that TV show is that their makeover people are in the Midwest, and so they give them these terrible mom haircuts, and like they make them up. I'm like, come to LA, dude. First of all,
if you're
on that
not in
Caitlyn
Los
Jenner,
Angeles, you're whack, right, Christina? If you're not in LA, you're whack.
If it's not LA, it doesn't count, bro. Let's go to Beverly Hills, right?
I do think
get on that
Get your
Caitlyn
hair
Jenner.
did.
I mean,
yeah, she looks
I
great.
do think
Her hair is sick.
for a makeover, I mean, you really should go to one of the big cities.
Yeah,
you know?
don't do it
if
in
if you're like, I want to look like a chick. It's my first
Come
time.
to LA.
Go to LA, Miami,
New York.
Atlanta with the
for
wigs.
sure.
Yeah. I'd go to the best.
Yeah, I mean, you can't be like, I'm doing my transition at Omaha. I hope it goes well. It's like, no, it's not going to go well.
No, Omaha, they don't know what they're doing. Also, what you do, you just get them fat injections into your ass.
Yeah.
So at least you have a blowout ass. You got a dress on, a summer
I'm trying
dress.
to picture you transitioning to a woman. It'd be
Not pretty. I mean, I have some DSLs for lips.
Yeah.
Let me say, but yeah, you're very. I mean, he's so big.
You got a nice head of hair. I bet you could grow out your hair nice.
Grow out my hair, shave my face though.
Yeah.
No, you got high cheekbones. He's got good structure.
Yeah, but
I know, but it's
punched
not.
a lot.
I know. It's like I got like that scar tissue. Like I'm never gonna fool anyone.
No, they're all gonna be.
But
like,
your
"Look how
hands are
big
big
this bitch is."
too.
I
That's
know.
the problem. The hands are
big as fuck.
Blowout
man.
ass.
Could you
though.
imagine with
Yeah.
those nails on his big ass hands?
I know.
It would not be
You
sexy.
see it all. It's like sometimes. I mean, big bitches just stand out. Like, if you're at the mall and you see like a 6 foot
Big bitches.
I feel
Listen
bad
to
for.
you.
I feel bad for those girls.
course.
They got a size like 14 UGG. Like, God damn, girl, it's just big ass UGG.
Yeah.
Where do you dress? You know what I'm saying?
You guys.
I know. It looks like they like sewed together 2 pairs of shoes for her.
They look like ski boots,
I
bro.
know.
I just feel bad for them. Like you're in front of Forever 21. You know, goddamn well, there's nothing that fits you in there.
You know
Like,
what's
what are you
funny?
gonna do?
I don't even notice that. I never
know it's
notice
funny because
big
you'll see the
bitches.
big shoes and you'll be like, some big ass shoes, and then you'll be like, well, yeah, what's she supposed to? She's 6'2". Is she gonna wear size 5s?
Yeah,
Like,
where but where do you get those?
No, I know. They run. I'm
Where do you
sure.
dress?
They have a limit. I mean, shit probably goes to stores.
Like
and
I'm not like Shrek, but there's certain like stores I can't even walk in. Like
course.
even
Do
their
you
double
know
X.
some of your no-nos?
Oh, 100%.
Like which ones can you like definitely not go into?
I can't go into like Abercrombie and Fitch. That ain't happening. I can't PacSun.
So like they're
happening.
they're 2X.
They're double X. That I'm like, do you have a triple X? Like that's embarrassing. So I don't even do it.
Banana Republic, no way.
Banana
right?
J. Crew's iffy. Some of their double X's fit. It's tough these days.
hate shopping for shirts.
Oh, I love it.
Well, I like clothes. I'm saying I hate that like my body size is one where I can walk into a store, put on an XL, and it fits almost like fits big on some, and the very next store The double XL fits me like a medium. You
Yeah.
know? Like it's always, it's never consistent. Everywhere I go is, yeah.
Jeans for me. Are the nightmare.
Jeans.
Jeans are the nightmare.
Those are the worst. I know. It's so hard to find jeans that fit perfectly.
It is.
Oh my God.
You have to find your brand.
Do you think this guy's going to have success? He decided to not do the Tinder online thing. He just posted that.
I'm really looking for a girlfriend. This is not a joke.
You have great vision.
Just tried.
Jesus.
Just tired of the single scene and hoping to meet the right person. I'm a professional artist, creative person. You know who you are. To me, each and every person is beautiful. Open to the possibility of the relationship morphing into something more profound.
Here's the thing. This photo, he could be a nice guy. He could absolutely tie you up in a basement.
Yeah, he will wear your face.
Yeah, he definitely.
Fuck that dude.
Could just be like, I like to bash people's knees and watch them
I
scream.
think
And lick their ass.
He looks nice. I actually.
You think he looks nice?
Yeah. I
What?
That
I
could
think
totally
he's
be a
not
mugshot.
a psycho.
How do you not
Who
see
took that picture?
No, there's some warmth.
Dude, those eyes are
No
open.
one was like, hey, bro, smile a little
Yeah,
bit.
he's
And
got
also,
warmth.
look at the width of the eyes open. You
And
know?
but one's higher than the other.
Yeah.
Like he's up to something. He looks like a bank robber.
Okay, who's crazier though, this guy or the toothless guy putting out Instagram videos every week, making demands?
Oh yeah.
I've
No,
seen
that
that.
guy.
Who's more of a psycho?
That guy is definitely doing.
Dude,
some,
is that in LA where that psycho just posted
I
that?
don't know where that
Who
is.
knows?
You know what the sad thing is? Some lonely girl at a coffee shop's like, he looks
course.
friendly to me.
Of course. No, she's talking about this guy. You know.
Don't care about race.
But that dick nose.
Maybe an Asian woman or a Russian or maybe a black woman.
Ugh,
White
just
women.
nasty as fuck.
Just breaks your heart.
He's just always putting out.
You know damn well he don't want a black woman.
He's in Arkansas. Yeah. I think he's racist.
He looks like he uses the N-word every day.
Every
Isn't that a funny look?
Yeah.
It's like you see a guy like this, like Bert, and you're like, that guy is comfortable with it.
Yeah, I don't trust that guy.
Yeah.
Like Bert.
You know what I mean?
You know the look I'm talking about.
You know.
But wait, who's crazier? You think toothless or
Oh,
the flyer
toothless
guy?
guys.
Oh, see, I think flyer guy's worse.
Really?
Yeah.
What's your theory? Go ahead.
Well, go ahead. I think the flyer guy, for him to put that up, leave it there, and then for not to smile or anything.
That's true.
It's so scary.
It does show a certain
He's crazy.
obliviousness to society and like, yeah, smiling's good. It brings people in.
A little warm smile, maybe put some sort of holiday sweater on. I don't know, something.
Or just be online. Like, why isn't he on? Yeah.
Yeah, because you're going to find
flyer.
out too much about him. Did he even give his name?
Well, it's blacked out, but yeah, it's on the
First
one of the
and
tickets.
last?
you can
Yeah,
take.
yeah, it's on one of those tickets. Yeah.
Dude, these bunnies are cute.
I know. This one
Do
had.
they play with the kids?
Yeah, this one will tolerate everything.
Yeah, because the kids like grab their ears and
Yeah.
shit.
Oh yeah. Right.
You know,
like
I
a
wish
horse.
there's some place you could go where you could just make love to someone.
Okay, well.
Treat them nicely, though.
Treat him nicely though.
A little steak and a dick suck, bro.
Yeah.
They go their way, you go your way.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's called prostitutes.
That's a good
What the fuck
time,
is
bro.
wrong with This guy.
Yeah, I know. Why you get online to do this? Just fucking go to the back pages, bro.
I mean,
Back
what's his
pages,
problem?
I forgot about that.
Yeah, that's big still. Sex trafficking,
Seriously?
booming.
What really?
How you know
Yeah, they
it's
say it's
booming?
gonna. I just know. They said it's gonna take over drug trafficking,
Wow,
human trafficking.
that's great.
Now, who do you think is?
Sorry to bring this party down.
Yeah,
but-
Who
what
do you
the
think?
fuck?
Who's crazier to you? The guy who posts that like that, take my number.
Sure.
I'm looking for a relationship. The guy with no teeth right there.
Okay.
Or
Gay.
Nope.
You won't believe how good
Ugh.
it feels. If you're straight, you won't believe how good it feels. Your dickhead becomes so sensitive that you don't
I'm
need
gonna
lube, you
vomit.
don't need spit. You just stroke that dickhead this up and down 4 times. Just barely do it, and you'll shoot an enormous amount of very thick,
Is he selling something?
thick, hot white cum.
I mean,
he's saying if you smoke meth, you'll get super hard.
oh, that was his.
That's his thing. Yeah.
Oh
yeah.
wow! But then, do you want you to do meth, then suck your dick?
I mean, he will. he
He seems like the most normal out of the three.
What? He didn't even light himself. This guy. The other guys at least know it put bad lighting.
What is this right here?
So when was the last time you got off?
Oh, Jesus Christ!
A couple of days ago.
A couple of days. Wow.
Does she have a
So you
Hooters shirt
probably
on?
have a nice big buildup in there, don't you?
Yeah.
have a lot of sticky cum in those balls.
That's someone's mom, bro. That's someone's mom,
That is
bro.
someone's mom.
With the Hooter shirt on.
So nasty.
Someone's fucking mom.
I love the sticky cum.
I'll make you come.
Ugh. I think the cum guy's the nastiest.
You think so?
The guy talking about sucking heads?
Yeah, dude. Like, that guy just fucking...
Yeah, dude.
He's a real
that.
nice guy, because in one of those videos he's like, I'll just let anyone suck my dick when I'm on meth. Like it's a gift that he's offering. He's like, I get so hot and horny that anyone who wants to blow me can go ahead and blow me. Yeah.
See, at least he's up front. The other guys I don't trust.
Yeah.
Like, I don't feel like that guy. I feel like that guy's going to let me suck his dick and move about his day.
Yeah.
The other guys, your safety's
more cum
in.
than I've ever did in my life. And
There's a long face.
I'm gay. I love to get blowjobs. And I tell you what.
I'll tell you what. Right
wait. When I'm so fucked up and hot and horny on meth, I let anybody suck and give me a blowjob.
Oh, thanks, man.
It's a nice
You let anybody do it? That's nice.
Oh, wow, dude. You're a good guy.
You're a real giving kind of guy. That's really cool of you.
So I think it bothers me that he has to sneak into the bathroom of this restaurant to tell you the secrets. You know, like, I gotta tell you something right now.
Yeah.
That's the weird part.
Pretty cool. Here's this lady. I know you'll like this. This lady's getting tasered for a test.
Oh, cool.
You seen this?
Yeah. Oh, no. She's not gonna let it happen.
Taser hot. Taser.
She farted, babe.
Did she?
did?
She farted during it, yeah.
I didn't hear it.
Yeah, me neither.
Her shoes are terrible.
Yeah.
That's worst case scenario.
Hold on.
That poor lady.
Yeah, in front of everybody.
So embarrassing.
So embarrassing. Yeah.
Nothing worse, man.
Totally embarrassing.
Nothing worse.
Do you fart in front of your lady?
Never. No, I keep it sexy.
How do you
Never.
do that?
Not once. Not once.
How do you? So what do you do when you got bad farts? What do you do?
I put the silencer on him with a pillow or something. You know what I'm saying? Or now we have a
Silencer.
kid. I'll be like, damn, he smells like shit. Like,
Does she
damn,
fart in front of you?
No, hell no. Homie, don't play that.
Wow.
Keep it sexy, man.
Shit. Give it a few years.
I mean, it's been like 5.
You ever when she had the baby, she didn't fart in front of you?
No, homie, don't play that.
Did you see her give birth? Or did you
She
C-section?
did a C-section. I saw the C-section. I was traumatized.
Check back, by the way, before I forget.
Schnitzel, please.
At the online store at merchmethod.com/Tom Segura, there should be the new Piss on Me, Beat Me socks.
Oh, wow, that's nice.
And
Just in
check
time
out
for
those.
fall.
And I actually know a lot of people like this. Vinyl from Disgraceful is now going to be on sale. So check this week. Check on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday for the new vinyl from Disgraceful, the Netflix special.
Love it.
Yeah, so check out that. Both should be in the store this week. Somebody added this. I don't know if you saw, to the IMDb page.
Oh, shit.
For the movie that I'm in that's coming out in November, Instant Family.
Uh-oh.
That the trivia item, Tom Segura, who plays Russ in this film, holds the title of U.S. Water Champ.
No.
He and his wife Christina P are
Wrong.
outspoken advocates for wearing one's jeans high and tight. In his free time, he hangs out with his friends in the 4-stroke gang. So really, really childish.
My favorite is 13 of 13 found this interesting.
Yeah, I know. Really childish, inappropriate, and rude.
Did you like doing movies, Tom?
I think it's probably similar to a lot of people's experience, where I had a lot of fun working, doing the...
When you're working.
It's all the other shit around
Just
it.
the hurry up and wait and all that. Getting
And
set
like
early.
you're traveling and like you're, hey, I'm flying. We need you to come in Tuesday. And then you're there Tuesday, and then it's like, what am I doing tomorrow? They're like, well, you're not working tomorrow.
But you're
then
there.
what about Thursday? Well, Thursday you're appearing in a montage. That should take like 18 seconds.
Yeah.
And then Friday you have a scene. You're like, why can't I? Okay.
I know.
And then what about Saturday, Sunday? We'll stay here because Monday we might need. We don't know if we're shooting that thing Monday, but then Tuesday we're probably shooting.
I know.
That
have you,
part.
Have you done movies too?
No.
Do you want any desire?
No.
I know some
No,
people
I
are
like
just against
television.
it. You like television?
TV, I like to be in people's living rooms. I don't want to leave my house for a long time traveling.
That's
I don't
what I
like to
think.
do that.
I don't like leaving. Then
He just did some big movies.
You did?
Well, yeah. I mean, I'm not like freaking Harrison Ford or anything.
Yeah, but you. I mean, that. I don't know if you can.
Tax
talk
Collector, yeah. Tax Collector with Shia LaBeouf, David Ayer's movie.
Yeah, but what about the one? I guess that you booked.
Yeah, I can't talk about that yet.
Oh, okay, that one's
Yeah,
big.
That one's big.
Look
They're both
at
big.
you.
They're both, but it's different because I think coming from the world of podcasting and stand-up where you're kind of the director of the ship and your time, you know, like I can't be gone Monday through Thursday. I have these other shows and other stuff I have to do. Yeah. So if you're just an actor, that's fine. If they book you, you're getting paid. You're fine with those dates. But in the world that we do, you can't leave that.
How are you going to manage all the other stuff when you do, let's say, one of these movies that you can't talk about yet, but the one I know about?
I don't know.
You don't even know how you're going to do that?
I don't know yet.
Do you know if it shoots here in L.A.?
I do know, yeah.
It does?
Yeah.
That's a good thing.
Oh, that's helpful.
I did 2 other small ones that they shot in L.A., which was a huge. But I had like 2 days. You know? But yeah, I mean, if you have all this other stuff you do, I mean, they're not going to be like, all right, cool, man.
No, that's the other thing. They do not play. It's not like they're like, oh, you're doing that. That's fantastic.
No.
We'll work
like, we
the
own
entire
you, bitch.
schedule around that. Yeah, I know.
We own
End of the
you.
day, if you can't do it, you can't do it. It's not like that. That's fun to do it, but it's not like it's your baby.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy. Well, I mean, that's awesome. Are you looking forward to doing more, or do you not care?
I don't know, man. I just go.
You just go.
Yeah, I just go. If it works out, great. If not, whatever.
It's exciting. So many different things you can try out and see what you like. You try it out.
Yeah,
try it out.
True.
See which lane you want to be in.
Yep.
Right.
I know. I got to pick a lane.
It's awesome.
It is, but it's cool that you get to even try all the
Super
lanes.
grateful. Yeah. Super fortunate.
Yeah.
You can do all kinds of cool stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to literally
try it out.
Try it out.
All right, we got to get running here. Is there anything else, Gene?
I was going to compliment you on your jeans. Are very tight and very high.
Thank you. I usually wear tighter ones, but for
Really?
you guys, these are a little looser for me.
I love that you're into the fashion game.
Oh, dude.
What
So
kind of
hardcore.
jeans are these?
These are what are these?
Do you spend an extraordinary amount of money on clothes?
I typically do, but then I also, I work for Bravo and E. Like I work the Emmys for E next Monday. So I have.
You're working the Emmys?
Working the Emmys.
Jesus
What are you doing?
Christ.
I do the pre and post show.
For E?
Yeah.
Goodness.
I've done the Academy Awards, the Oscars.
What do you do? Fashion part of it?
Both fashion and the commentary on
And,
like
look
the
who's here.
reaction. No, I'm not like, oh, here we got freaking Will Smith. Will, how you feeling tonight? No,
So
I'm
wait,
not that guy.
so what is it
It's
then?
like there's like 4 of us.
Yeah.
Morgan Stewart, the gang, and we like comment on who we think's gonna win,
Oh,
fashion,
okay.
and stuff like that.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
But you do
That's
love
fun.
it. So they hook you up with some cool fashion.
Yeah,
too.
I get some cool stuff.
That's great. That's great.
Wait, so what are your jeans? You didn't tell
God,
me.
I didn't tell you. I
They're
know.
very high. and tight.
These are Frame from their LA company, Frames.
Okay, they're
There you
very
go.
cool.
My favorites are G Star.
Those are nice.
Oh.
I have
favorite.
those.
Yeah.
I have a black pair. Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Our closing song is called "Sensitive Dickhead."
Cool.
By Ryan, and I think it's that guy.
Cool. Italians are the cockroaches of Europe. I
That
forgot
is-
that my dad used to say
Oh,
that.
yeah,
And
it's great.
gypsies. He hated gypsies too.
Really,
Your dad's from where?
Hungary. Both my
Yeah,
parents are
makes sense.
Hungarians. Yeah.
really openly talks about the rotten Rohan
Rohat Cigan.
Cigans.
I appreciate it though.
Yeah. And in Spain, they would openly do that shit too, like gitanos and mierda. Always. Yeah, always. Thank you for coming.
Yeah, thank you guys, man. You guys
we
are the
always
best.
love having you,
Yes.
man. You can always check out The Fighter and the Kid. You have what's the fight?
Below the Belt podcast.
Below the Belt podcast. You can be on Bravo. He's doing the Emmys. Got movies.
I'm in Vancouver on the 13th.
Jeez.
What are you doing in Vancouver?
Stand up, Commodore Theater out there. Stand up Vancouver, and then after that, I'm in Chicago at the Schaumburg Improv.
Nice.
Schaumburg. Done that.
Yeah, Schaumburg
Done
Improv.
that.
That's the 20th and the 22nd of September.
Don't forget to order the chicken at the club.
Is it nice?
It's really good.
Go see Brendan Schaub. He's hilarious. Great guy. Listen to his shows. And we'll see you guys next time. Thanks, buddy.
Bye, jeans.
Dickhead becomes so sensitive.
That's nice. You know?
Cannot wait when I'm so fucked up and hot and horny on. Man, I'll let anybody suck and get me a blowjob. When he smoked with me, he put out his dick. I couldn't believe how big his dick was. He jacked off in 4 strokes and shows cum he never shot in his.
Well, I know what makes me excited.
I know and I accept the fact that people are going to feel whatever way they're going to feel.
he lays on the hammock.
I never had done that before.
He asked him to shit in his mouth.
Mr. John, tell me to poo-poo in the hammock.
Yes, it's unbelievable. And watch it get harder and harder. The more I smoke, the harder my dick gets. It's unbelievable. Come, you won't believe me now. You won't believe how good it feels.
After he lays on the hammock.
I never had done that before.
He asked him to shit in his mouth.
Mr. John, he tell me to poo-poo in the hammock.
Yes, it's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable.
Kiss my pussy.